Welcome back to the Last Stop Sports Talk podcast. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024, and here on episode 23, I'm joined by Isaac Grinnell, Jared Mink, and Cletus Smith. We have a tornado coming in soon, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, the world's falling apart. We don't have Kean here. Tornadoes coming. It's election year. What else?
It could be the reason the world's coming back together.
O.J. Simpson, is gone.
Rest in peace.
Juice. What else is crazy happening in this world? Latest is here.
I'm here. That is pretty crazy.
CTESPN.
No, that's a miracle.
They want to get like contract extensions. That's crazy. Oh, Devontae Smith. That was a crazy contract extension.
It's raining cats and dogs outside. Not even rain. Not even like heavy rain. It's actual cats and dogs.
It's
like,
cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
If you want a dog right now, you should go outside.
Open that window, you'll see.
Yeah.
We might get a couple beagles climbing in.
Why beagles?
I don't know. They seem resilient. They never die. Have you ever seen a beagle that doesn't?
My dad's beagle that lives forever.
Yeah, you ever see a beagle that doesn't grow to like 14 years old?
Yeah, that's true. The beagles are the cockroaches of the dog world.
They are. Those and chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are the biggest pieces of shit. They just live forever.
Actually,
why do you say that, Cletus?
Have you? Damn it.
So, anyways, chihuahuas are a little messed up. Nick, what do you think about today's world?
I mean, taking it day by day. That's all you can do.
I think we should honestly go off script right now and talk about some local things, Carson.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, we can.
So in the world of Comer Perry women's basketball.
Yeah. Quick brief synopsis. This is all for our local listeners. The head coach this past 4 years, if I get any of these statistics wrong, I'm sorry, I don't have anything in front of me. I'm just going off of memory. Ben Fury, he's been the girls' head coach and junior high coach for the last 4 years. The school board actually opened up the position and is accepting new applicants. So he can apply, and they'll go through the process again. And a couple of other schools are actually doing this too. I think I saw Greenville boys are doing that. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the panel here thinks of the Comer Perry girls. He's been there 4 years. He won, I think, 2 games the first year, one game or 2 games the second year, and then the last few years he's won 1 game. But his counter argument is the junior high program is coming up has been very successful in the ranks of junior high girls.
Well, he hasn't coached them. What the hell's the difference if he hasn't coached them?
No, he's a junior high coach as well.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't coach the AAU stuff they do outside of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They went 22-0 the regular season. They lost in the junior high girls playoffs. But I'm interested to see what everyone thinks here. This is some local news, so I think we should talk about it.
Yeah.
Nick, we'll get started.
Not that it really affects me, but that's not a lot of games won over a 4-year span. 4 games in 4 years.
I think it's less than that.
It's either. I'd say it's. I don't know how this is. It's less than 5.
I know last year they didn't win a single game. In like one of the games, they only scored 2 points. 1 point.
I
Yeah, 1
remember
point.
seeing that.
Yeah, 1 point.
That's pretty pitiful. We were nowhere. I wouldn't call us necessarily good when we were in school, and we definitely had our blowout games where we got stomped, but we always scored more than 1 point, and even at our worst seasons, we won more than the total number of games that he's won in his career. So
that's Nick's take. Carson, what's your thoughts?
Well, based on my basketball career, so obviously we didn't have much talent. So
you were on it.
In junior high, yeah. In junior high, we went like the 2 years I was there, we had like 1 or 2 wins in those 2 years. And then we got to varsity and we won, I don't know, for a couple of years we won more than that, I guess, and that scored more. I feel like junior high is less dependent on the coach and more dependent on just whatever the players can do, because junior high, all of them are pretty much, you can't really coach junior high kids as much as you can coach varsity kids. It's just they're going to go out there and do whatever they can do. But varsity, you have to kind of coach them more to determine what the outcome is. So I feel like his record in varsity is more relevant than his junior high record as well. Like you said, the girls in junior high are also playing AAU with other coaches that can help shape them and mold their skills. So
yeah. I'd also argue that junior high is damn near 100% about athleticism, and varsity is about like how you play. Like you can be as athletic as you want in varsity, but if you don't know how to play the game of basketball, then you're not going to do well.
Yeah,
But if you're athletic in junior high, that's gonna show.
yeah, just like anything, the older you get in any sport or the higher level you go, the more the coach
Coach,
is important.
yeah, you look at the NBA playoffs. I mean, there's a lot of coaching. There's a lot of brain power. I mean, you see consistently year to year, like the same people win because they put the most effort in. They have the most knowledge on the game, so far and so forth. I haven't watched any girls game in the last 4 years. I don't know if I can speak like if any of you guys have either. So I can't speak too in depth on this topic. I do have my opinion. Um, but I mean, I can't speak because I haven't seen them, in action.
I don't think. I mean, junior high does
I
not.
don't think.
I don't think
Uh,
junior high does not necessarily correlate to what you're going to be in varsity or JV. I mean, these girls, good for them. They went like what 22-0.
22-0. Yep.
So, I mean, there were some other girls teams that had a pretty good junior high records when we were in school, and then they got worse when they got to high school. And for us, we stunk in junior high. We won 0 games 1 year of junior high, and then that was my 8th grade year. My freshman year, we won probably 7 in JV. So it doesn't necessarily mean that.
I mean, it sounds like everyone's going against them. I'll play devil's advocate. I mean, I know the coach I know him on a pretty good basis. I've worked with him at my last job, and I have a good relationship outside of basketball. But I think there's way too many parents involved, way too many members of the community involved, and that's where I'm starting to get real upset and frustrated with him. And I'm not my frustration is not with him. I mean, I like Ben. I think he's a good person. I don't know how he is coaching. I don't know how he is at the basketball. I've never seen it. Okay, but there's a lot of people voicing their opinion and putting their nose where it shouldn't be, and it's really starting to get under my nerves. And just because of that, in spite, would make me almost go against Ben, even though it's not his fault. Like his support cast is really starting to piss me off.
Yeah, what makes me angry is I guess I hear a lot of the parents of the girls that are currently on the team want him gone because they think when the junior high team comes up, he's just going to play them. But
Well, I wouldn't blame him for doing
yeah,
that.
yeah, they need to tell their daughter to get better so that she can still play over those girls rather than just try to get him out so that she can still
Yeah,
play.
And if that's the reason, I mean, I think there's definitely two sides to this, Carson. There's the parents that are their kids are currently playing, and then the girls that are coming up. The girls that are coming up, their parents are defending Ben until no death do his part because he knows they're gonna play. And then the current parents are boohooing because they're not
because he can't win a game.
Yeah. So I mean, if the current parents are boohooing about that because their kids aren't going to play, that's them being in the wrong. Like your kids should go out there and practice free throws, go do 2-ball dribble, go work on your fundamentals, work on dribbling a basketball.
Yeah. Rather than trying to
Wind your way into it.
Blame the coach, but I mean it goes same for the junior high parents coming up. I mean, I read the Record Argus today, and there were some comments in there that really got under my skin. I came home today, I talked to Cletus, and I was fired up.
What were the comments?
One person said, no one has given more to this program than Ben in the history of the school.
More time.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Which is a total lie.
Yeah, considering Ben's been here
4 years.
4 years, and even
like I said, I'll defend him. He has given a lot of time, but if he's talking about every sports, the person I was quoted, if he's talking about every single sports program in the school history, cross country to wrestling to football to baseball to basketball, whatever you want to say, like David Snyder, got some respect on his name.
Yeah, just in my time, David Snyder blows everyone out of the water.
What that parent was doing by saying that was literally just such disrespect to all the other great coaches.
Yeah.
Well, even if you don't consider them great, they put more time in.
Even if they're terrible, they
still put more time in.
Yeah, so that comment right there just really got under my skin. I wanted to right back to this gentleman, get your facts straight.
Do you know any other comments off the top of your head?
No, I read it, but at this point, my blood was starting to boil.
That's the one that stuck with
you.
you.
Yeah, that one's just.
How about Bob Messina? Why don't you put some respect on his name?
That's a girls' basketball coach from the same
school. So that is in the same school, the same program. And you're going to say he's putting more effort than Bob Messina? Bob Messina was forced out. He didn't even get the option to. I don't think he got the option to reapply. He was forced out.
Does he have 100 wins?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he had hella good teams.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I like Ben as a person, and outside of it, I don't know him as a coach or basketball guy, but his supporters are trying to really piss me off, and I'm gonna have to go on the opposite side of the fence where I don't want to go, where I want to be in the middle and try to see both points of view.
Was Bob Parker that wrestling coach that was here forever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he put in a lot of time. And then David
Yeah, he
Snyder
definitely
doing two sports for
20 years.
20 years.
He's astounding.
What year? I think he started cross country and like coaching it in like 2004 or something like that.
Yeah.
I swear. So it's been 20 years now. So
Well, he's in the Mercer County Hall of Fame, that wrestling coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're disrespecting all these guys.
And he was even coaching me whenever he retired in like 96.
Oh, that's why you're so good.
Yeah.
Wasn't Kevin
He
Drew
kicked me
100
in the
wins?
nose.
Drew,
I-
100 coaching wins?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he helped him
He
get
has
to.
over 100.
Yeah.
He has like, I don't know, I'd say 130 now.
He put in a lot of time. He got himself a state champion on the board.
Yeah, and Ben has maybe double-digit wins, maybe.
Yeah, going
Uh-huh.
undefeated in a season doesn't mean anything. So,
Especially in junior high.
especially junior high.
And varsity.
hey, there's a banner on the wall for that.
Well, guess what? If a certain person didn't join the team, then my team would have went undefeated in junior high for wrestling. Guess what we would have gotten?
high
Not
fives,
even a high
maybe.
five. Not even a high five because junior high wins don't count. They don't mean anything.
No, they don't go to your career points, and it's not recognized in the Mercer County Hall of Fame like best junior high athlete ever.
Unless you're in it means a lot more if you're in a solo sport, but
It does.
even then, it doesn't mean anything compared to varsity.
I mean, if you win a junior high state title, that's something impressive.
It is something impressive, but
Wrestling
junior,
title, yeah.
like a wrestling state title in junior high, that'd mean a lot. But going undefeated in junior high basketball,
A college isn't going to recognize you. Like they'll spot you when you're in junior high and you're a state champ in wrestling.
yeah,
But if you don't do a darn thing in high school and you just crap the bed, win 3 matches a
Then
season,
you're not gonna-
your scholarship isn't going to
No.
be a thing.
Yeah.
So that's where it actually matters when you get to high school sports, varsity sports.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same deal as it's similar to college in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like what you did in college isn't relevant at all until you do it in the NFL as well.
Yeah.
So
Correct. I mean, but it helps you get set up for a better situation.
yeah,
So, like, if you're better in junior high, set you up for a better situation in varsity. If you're better in college, set you up for a better, possibly, scenario. But we'll talk about that.
yeah. Which these
Sometimes you don't want to be good in the draft because you might go third overall this
Yeah.
year.
yeah, these junior high parents might also actually believe in Ben though because they were there at all his games that they were winning. So
Yeah, they very well could be. And like I said, I mean, I haven't seen any of his girls' games in
Like
essence.
I said,
There is a great that is an assistant coach of the girls junior high team, correct? Clay,
Yeah.
assistant coach.
oh yeah,
Yes.
2,000 point scorer over
Yeah, over 20,
2,015 points.
Yeah, 15, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so on today's episode, we're going to start off with the latest around the league, followed by NFL team needs going into the draft, with playing with Isaac and Jared's gem of the draft to follow, and then we'll wrap it up with apparently heading straight into the latest around the league. Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow's recovery from wrist surgery has been positive, and he remains on track to his benchmarks in order to participate later in the offseason workouts, head coach Zach Taylor told reporters on Monday.
Well, that's good for him.
Yeah, I'm
He's
excited to
gonna
see Joe back.
he's just going to get injured halfway through the season.
Yeah,
Don't say that, Cletus.
He's a pretty bad
I
injury
mean,
this year.
he has a 2 out of 3 record of that. So
They have to. I mean, their first round pick should be an offensive lineman. I don't care. If Brock Bowers is on the board. I don't care if Marvin Harrison Jr. falls that low. You have to pick an offensive lineman in the first round.
yeah,
I mean, when
I
he's
would-
healthy, the Bengals.
Those-
They're going to the Super Bowl.
100% of the time when he's healthy, they go to the Super Bowl,
So
and that's a good
How
statistic.
do you ensure he's healthy? Good offensive lineman. They did sign someone this offseason, but they do need to address it in the draft as well.
They're kind
What's that guy's name?
Brown?
Yeah,
Wasn't it
and he's like
Orlando Brown or Trent Brown or
I don't know if he's like
Dwayne
6'8",
Brown?
6'8", like
They're
300
Big,
pounds. Right?
big boy.
We need Key in here.
Big
He's our
boy.
fact checker.
Yeah,
Either way, they're kind of treating Joe Burrow like Matt Stafford right now. Matt Stafford on the Lions.
Oh,
Yeah, but Matthew Stafford could play through injury.
Yeah, Joe
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow
can't.
doesn't have a ring on his finger.
He doesn't. That's true.
no Matt Stafford.
Yeah, close enough. He's a half a ring.
From college.
He's got an AFC
No.
championship.
Yeah.
How many rings does he have?
One.
He has to have a ring.
He has one from college.
Yeah,
How
he has
many-
one
how
in
many
college.
has
He
he
probably has a couple in high school.
High school.
The state of
Maybe some
Ohio.
junior high ones
Yeah,
too.
junior high ones. Put some respect on Joe Burrow's name.
Yeah.
Honestly, he is one of the few quarterbacks that can go toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
There's only a few that can outduel him. He's one of them
Yeah.
for sure.
That's why we need him back so badly.
Keep him healthy.
Go block for him, Carson. Actually, no. Don't. Then he'll actually get hurt.
Yeah, he would get killed. Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson, who had shoulder surgery, is in a really good spot and should be good to go for practices, head coach Shane Steichen told reporters Tuesday.
People are really high on this guy. I
Are you not?
no, I don't see it.
I mean,
He's an athletic freak,
he
which
had
helps.
He had a really good 5
That-
games last year, and I traded him to Tyler
It
for a
doesn't.
first rounder.
Athletic freaks at quarterback don't correlate to the quarterback position very well.
It definitely helps in their first couple years when you're trying to learn how to read a defense. It buys you time, like Deshaun Watson did the first couple years,
And
Well,
Lamar
it might-
Jackson.
and Lamar.
It might screw you if you're injured that entire time.
He was even a solid passer, though, in his first however many starts.
He does a great deep ball.
Yeah.
He can throw that bad boy 80 yards.
Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson, my goodness.
Good words.
Shoulder told reporters he is throwing full speed, and he also said that the plan is he'll participate in OTAs at some level, but the focus is training camp.
Well, that's great. Just wait till Jacoby Brissett. No, Jameis Winston. Well, I'm mixing up
The focus is
my
training.
quarterbacks.
The focus is training camp because they don't know who the starter is yet.
The focus is training camp, because that's when the masseuses come back in.
I'd rather see Jameis Winston out there anyway. It'd be way more
He's
entertaining.
just a funny guy.
There's no massage therapist in voluntary workouts.
He ain't coming.
No,
That's why.
literally.
What, Jared?
Nothing.
Giants quarterback Daniel Jones is, quote, making progress in his recovery from ACL surgery and plans to be ready for training camp.
Did you see his press conference interview?
I did not.
Oh my gosh, he looks like a deer in headlights. His eyes are like
He always does. He goes,
they're asking him questions, and
Yeah, he always looks so
he looks so scared. He looks like somebody just he witnessed something he shouldn't have seen, and now the mob's after him or something.
Maybe
Like
when he was in high school, he walked in on his parents.
and he just got he got shock face and just kept it forever.
that. Yeah. But anyway, I think the
Maybe he walked in
Giants.
on your parents, Carson.
The Giants will probably draft a quarterback, and his job will be on the line. So
Yeah, he also has a competition in training camp. Browns running back Nick Chubb has agreed to a rework deal to lower his base salary to just under $12 million this season, with the chance to earn his way back up to his original salary of $15.8 million in incentives.
is he the highest paid running back?
What's Christian
CMC
McCaffrey's?
might be.
He's moved around his money a lot, but Nick Chubb, he's good. It's fully deserved. I mean, he should. I was sad to see him get hurt last season.
Me too. I just traded him for him in fantasy off of guy Carson, actually.
That was Kian.
Yeah, I literally just traded him for him Tuesday, and he broke his leg in 3 different places on Sunday. Or Monday. It was Sunday night or Monday night.
CMC is 4 years, $64 million.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely more.
Nick Chubb is definitely a top 3 running back in the NFL when healthy, but I don't know if he'll come back in the same shape.
I like
Yeah,
the way he
his knee-
carries himself too. Like
His knee bent like a bird's though.
Like very humble, very
yeah,
modest.
very humble. Doesn't celebrate really. He
CMC 's
just
the same way.
puts his head
Yeah.
down and grabs. CMC is very similar.
That
Yeah.
is, oh god, that was so disturbing watching Nick Chubb's injury.
Yeah, that was bad.
I enjoyed watching it.
You would. You
I was
freak.
like, oh, the Steelers players doing what they do, injuring people.
It wasn't that as bad as that guy in March Madness, though, the one year. The bone came out of the leg. What's his
Yeah,
name?
that was
Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville.
No, just be quiet.
What's his name?
I
can't
don't know
remember.
his name. Say his name.
Is it something Ware?
there was
the Marcus Ware.
Do you remember the
Is it?
Gordon
No.
Hayward one?
Yeah.
The Gordon
That
Hayward
was
one was bad too.
The Alex Smith one, too?
That one was
He almost died.
very bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from an infection.
All right, what about Cortland Sutton?
Yeah, he did not report Monday for voluntary workouts as he seeks a new contract.
Good for him.
Well, they saved. Well, actually, no, they didn't. They spent all that money on Russell Wilson just to leave,
Yeah.
and he's mad about it.
It's like you go on a date with a girl, and
Here
you
we
paid
go.
for all these nice appetizers, and you got a nice big bottle of wine delivered. Then she says, "I'm going to the bathroom." Doesn't come back, and you're sitting there like, "Oh, wonder where she went." That's what the Broncos have done. I just got out the bathroom window.
Have you experienced this?
No, I haven't, but
Oh.
it was the first time for everything.
Yeah.
Actually, what this would be like would be that same situation, but you already paid for everything. She's gone, but she also brought a friend, and she's like, "Are you gonna pay for my bill too?" And then you look at your wallet, and like butterflies come out, and you're like, "Oh, sorry, I have nothing."
I'll be washing dishes in the kitchen for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
And didn't get no anything, no upsy downsies, nothing.
She brings her friend with good personality,
Yep.
Yeah. The funny friend.
the funny one.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Tiff, and her name's
Funny
Griff,
looking.
and we just go everywhere together.
Tiff and Griff.
It's having rhyming names. I can't think of rhyming names off the top of my head.
Yeah, and they're both wearing like Lululemon,
Shoulder bags or
yeah,
whatever.
shoulder bags.
Yeah,
Like the fanny packs are on their shoulder. Yeah.
One of those.
Her name's Sarah, my name's Kara. There we go.
Sarah and Kara.
Yeah, and we go everywhere together.
Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, who is entering the 5th year of his rookie contract, is currently eligible for a contract extension, and he was not present for the start of Cowboys' voluntary offseason workouts on Monday.
Get your money, CD.
Yeah. Can the Cowboys even pay him? So where's CeeDee Lamb going?
They're gonna have to. I don't know what they're gonna do.
They're not gonna get rid of him.
No, they can't get rid of them. They're just gonna put it on the credit card like the Saints do.
Yep. Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson, who's in the same situation, 5th year rookie contract, eligible for an extension. He also did not attend the Vikings voluntary offseason workouts.
They actually have money for him.
Yeah, they just don't know if they want to spend it on him or not because it's a lot of money,
Yeah, he wants the highest paid receiver in NFL history bag.
which he should probably get.
What do
But
you think, Cletus? Say something over there, son.
I'm just thinking. I'm processing everything.
You're a slow thinker.
Did you see that? What am I thinking of? A store, okay, a store like that has gear, NFL gear and stuff.
Dick's Sporting Goods?
No.
Adams?
No.
Shot.com?
It was like an NFL store, but it was in the Viking Stadium.
Oh!
It's like a fan. It was like a fan shop or something, and they cleared it all out, and like it closed, and they just left only Justin Jefferson jerseys, like on the floor. Everything else was taken somewhere else. That's all they left. So it was like, oh, is this guy getting traded, and these are worthless now?
Okay, hold on. Why the hell would you trade the best receiver in the NFL?
Because he might be worth a lot, and a good receiver with no quarterback means nothing.
You have Sam Darnold.
he made it work with Josh Dobbs.
Yeah,
and,
he had 1,000 yards playing like 12 games with me and you throwing on the ball, Cletus.
Yeah, he had 1,000 receiving yards between Josh Dobbs, Jared
Yeah,
Hall,
but
Nick Mullins.
And we
and Kirk Cousins.
and we watched how that game went.
And he was
they
hurt.
lost. So
He was hurt for a few games.
There's that.
Well, you want to sell tickets? No one's coming to watch Jordan Addison or TJ Hawkinson.
Those are first rounders.
I highly doubt
Trading
their
up for old JJ.
I highly doubt their multi-billion-dollar owner cares about selling tickets. They probably just want to make the best team.
Well, there's a few owners that we have connections to. Well, distant connections. Like the Chicago Bears owner only cares about making money from year to year.
Yeah.
Which the only way to make money is you gotta sell tickets and merchandise. Hence Justin Jefferson and now Caleb Williams coming to Chicago.
You say Justin Jefferson coming to Chicago?
Nah, they're not the draft capital, but I'm like saying Justin Jefferson respectfully to Minnesota, Caleb Williams respectfully to Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eagles wide receiver Devontae Smith agreed to a 3-year, $75 million contract extension with $51 million guaranteed, and he is entering just the 4th year of his rookie contract.
He's way too small to guarantee that much money because he's going to get injured.
And I wonder what the strat is here on them not waiting for his 5th year.
They want to taunt CeeDee Lamb inside their division. Like, haha, look, we paid our guy early and he sucks.
And maybe you'll hold out and not be able to beat us this year.
Yep, exactly. That's
Good.
actually really smart thinking. I mean, what do you think Devontae Smith's worth 3 years, $75 million?
$25 million a year. That's a little high, but
2 years guaranteed, basically.
That's actually
he was a Heisman winner. He's brought it back. He's a little high, but he's pretty close to what I'd give him.
on a previous episode. Cletus talked about paying 2 solid wide receiver 2s about $25 million each,
Yep.
rather than a wide receiver 1 a lot. So this is a good deal for a wide receiver 2, I think.
Yes,
Well, you're paying A.J. Brown wide receiver 1 money.
Yeah, that's the problem.
that is the problem.
That's
Yeah.
why I'd say it's a little too high.
Would you rather have a Justin Jefferson? All right, no, we don't want top dollar. So who would you say is wide receiver 4?
Adams.
Wide receiver
All right,
4?
yeah, Devontae Adams.
Oh.
Say,
Overall.
yeah, overall.
Okay.
Would you rather have Devontae Adams and who's a low end wide receiver 2, like an Adam Thielen?
Romeo Dobbs.
Adam Thielen on the second half of the year, or would you rather have 2 Devontae Smiths?
Give me Devontae Adams. And
Really?
No,
Yeah.
I don't like Devontae Smith at all. I think he's so mid.
I don't think.
And that's not good. Because you need to go like a
Someone
Devontae
lower.
Smith and like a
big guy.
like a
Tyler Boyd.
A T. Higgins.
T. Higgins is like
I mean, yeah, T. Higgins, my
borderline
bad.
1. I don't know. You probably have to pay him too
Dobbs.
much.
Dobbs and what's his face?
No, that's a Green Bay Packers receiver.
Devontae Smith and Mike Evans.
I was
Mike
going to
Evans,
say Mike Evans. 'cause
yeah,
they're
Mike
built
Evans just
different.
got 26, so it's 25 and 26.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get $51 million combined from two
Okay.
other people.
Well, we could blow
So
it all.
Adams is at 30.
We could blow 45 of it on Justin Jefferson.
No.
40.
I'm giving 30 to Adams.
How much does Jefferson want?
I'm
35.
going 35.
35. We can do that.
All right, you'll
30,
give
35
35.
to Justin Jefferson.
You have 16 left. You can get someone like probably Deontay Johnson.
I'm taking that.
Who? Jefferson and Deontay Johnson?
Yeah.
Nah, Johnson makes more than that.
I bet you. No, I don't think Deontay Johnson makes more than $16 million a year.
I would.
You get Tyler Lockett and what's his face, or DK Metcalf and what's his face. DK Metcalf has about 20.
DK Metcalf's only at 20?
Yeah, 20 or 22, I think.
Holy cow.
Deontay Johnson makes 18.4.
Okay, so you could. It's only $2 million more. You cut it somewhere else.
Cut your punter.
Yep. Go get what's his face.
Punters don't
The
make
punt
2 mil.
god.
Well, if you're for the Steelers, you do. You make
Yeah.
4.
Who's a little bit less than Deontay Johnson?
Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, you get Tyler. Yeah, Tyler Boyd's worth $16 million. Tyler Boyd and Justin Jefferson,
Yeah.
or Devontae Smith and Mike Evans.
I'll take the latter.
Yeah, I'll take
Take Mike
Devontae.
Evans and what's his face?
Yeah.
Mike Evans and Devontae. Yeah.
Taking Jettas. He's gonna make catches. Mike Evans only got one more year left.
Well, we're talking about that type of player, not like if we're going to.
Well, if Mike Evans was 25, he'd be getting a lot more than $26 million a year. He'd be getting about $32 million a year.
Yeah, 25 years old with 10 straight 1,000-yard
Yeah.
seasons.
15 years old, he came in dogging people. He's
All right, well, here's someone younger that gets about 25.
probably Cortland. No, probably about Jerry Jeudy.
No.
No way. He doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He's the man
What's
in the bag.
Cooper Cup make? 30?
Yeah, he was.
Or
He's like
26.
30 years old
Oh,
though.
Puka. He don't make nothing.
Oh, yeah, let's get him.
Yeah.
Ayuk's gonna want more than $25 million. There's a good compare. I mean, he's gonna make.
Well, he has 2-1 odds to go to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh can't pay him that, so I doubt he gets paid that.
What's
doubt he
the
goes to
highest odds for where he goes?
What?
What's the highest odds for where he goes? Niners?
I don't know about that.
Oh.
The lowest odds is Pittsburgh.
Calvin Ridley.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
2 to
We're talking
1.
Yeah.
theoretical stuff.
So this is a continuing story that we have going here. Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice is expected to remotely participate in Phase 1 of the team's voluntary offseason program, head coach Andy Reid told reporters Monday. He surrendered to authorities Thursday in Texas on 8 charges, including aggravated assault after he and another driver of a speeding sports car allegedly crashed involving a half dozen vehicles on a Dallas highway last month.
What'd I tell you? See back between Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Sounds like he's
Zoom calling.
Hey, at least he's showing up. That's more than Justin Jefferson and C.D. Lamb are doing.
Yeah, because they know that they're actually going to play.
And this guy's out of his first year.
this is more than Henry Ruggs is doing.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs.
He's gonna be like
Henry Ruggs is playing basketball.
He's gonna be like Gronk during COVID, like
That's-
doing the workout every day.
That's-
But it wasn't every day. It was just one day. He changed his clothes like 7 times for the whole week.
That's completely different because Henry Ruggs killed somebody.
Okay, well, this shows me that if he can be
Yeah,
back, the Chiefs want him back.
I'm telling you, he's coming back. What did I say last week? Thanksgiving or Halloween?
Thanksgiving.
You said like 9 weeks, I think.
All right, Thanksgiving. It's good.
Yeah, well, the Chiefs, they should want him back. He was the only wide receiver they had that could catch the ball.
And Travis Kelce's busy doing Amazon Prime TV shows now. So
And
Yeah.
Pfizer and
Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift,
He's doing Taylor Swift, yeah.
his own podcast.
the Eras tour.
2 things at once.
What a terrible deal.
What's that other?
Maybe he can get 2 things at once, like Taylor Swift and Lizzo.
And terrible Taylor Swift and
Hey, buddy,
Taylor,
that's 2.5
terrible music.
things at once.
Now, Taylor Swift and terrible music. 2 things at once.
There you go.
Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner.
Scoring 6s on and off the field. Dolphins are picking up 5th-year options of both wide receiver Jalen Waddle and edge Jalen Phillips.
Or edging Jalen Phillips.
Yep, they're edging Jalen Phillips, and they're also picking up Jalen Waddle.
Well, and,
Nice.
they haven't given a new deal to Carson's guy yet.
No, they're going to.
And
Though.
you know what's really funny? I just read a report. Packers are already working on a contract extension for
Yeah, I
him.
saw they're paying him big money.
Yeah, they're going to actually no. I'm actually scared because they want to give him top dollar.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, duh. I'm like, no.
They should wait a year.
That's not good.
But
He's
what
not
is
good.
good, Jordan Love has shown up to all his voluntary workouts and is like in a really good mood. Like, I love this.
Well, I would hope so.
Well, he is the leader of the team.
Well, Aaron Rodgers did it.
Well, yeah, he's also kind of a piece of shit. But
Yeah.
Hey, his political standpoint we stand with.
Yeah.
He's very libertarian.
You don't like
It's better
libertarian?
than taking off the T in you just said.
I don't know everything about it.
Libertarian?
Libertarian?
You know what I meant.
Remember when he dated Danica Patrick?
Or the actress from
Holes?
who?
Shia LaBeouf?
No, he dated that girl from Maze Runner, not Maze Runner, but you know what I'm talking about.
Not a clue.
Hunger Games?
No.
Shailene Woodley.
Who?
What?
He dated Shailene Woodley.
And he also dated like the Bucks owner's daughter.
Yeah, he did. He was nailing her for a while.
He kind of pulls, I'm not going to lie.
Dude, he gets baddies.
Okay.
And he was dating Mia Hamm,
Who?
All at the same time.
a soccer player for the U.S. women's national team who was a dog.
Hmm.
She was the equivalent of like Dak Prescott of soccer.
What
So
about the
she's
Cowboys?
really good in the regular season and she sucks in the postseason?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, the Cowboys signed running back Royce Freeman to a 1-year deal. They're all in.
Roy.
They're all
Yeah, this doesn't do.
Wow, 3 running backs in the running back room
Yeah, boys gonna boys.
Deuce is still probably leading it.
at 5'8".
Ravens signed wide receiver kick returner Deontay Hardy to a 1-year, $1.29 million deal with 1.15 guaranteed.
You see a bill?
He was, and a Saint.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
guessing this is just because of the new kickoff rules.
Good for him. Go get that bag.
They're just taking other people's trash once again. Seahawks signed guard Laken Tomlinson to a 1-year deal.
That's good. That's good. to
Okay.
hear.
Colts and defensive tackle DeForest Buckner have agreed to a 2-year, $46 million contract extension.
I'm glad he doesn't play for the 49ers anymore like he did like 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, 23 mil a year.
He's a really good defensive lineman, though.
He is very good.
He's very good.
Why are linemen getting paid so much this year, Isaac?
They got to protect their moneymaker
Because they think they have the next Chris
What?
Jones. I don't know.
Defensive lineman.
because they want to kill the
Jones is
moneymaker.
defensive.
There you go.
Jackson Jared.
Jets re-signed safety Ashton Davis to a 1-year, $2.74 million deal with almost $200,000 guaranteed.
Well done, other guy. So good job for him. I get $200,000.
Yeah.
See, sponsor us.
You're putting your life on the line. Well, not necessarily life. It sounds like you're in the military or
Mar
something.
Hamlin.
But you're playing a.
He lived.
It's supposed to be a dangerous game. It's not as much with the rule changes, but
Speaking of that, do you guys remember reading The Most Dangerous Game?
no.
Is it a book?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Oh, the one where the guy gets hunted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that for like $1 million? I'm
I'm-
pretty sure a TV show where you get hunted and if you don't get found, you get $1 million. If
No,
you do, you die.
This was
This like
fiction.
rich guy was trying to hunt down this other guy
Yeah, he
for sport.
invites people to his island. They like
No, I do remember that.
treats him like guests and shows him like all his big animals that he's killed.
And he's like, the only thing I haven't killed is a human.
Yeah.
And he's like, you have 12 hours to hide, and then I'm gonna come hunt you for 72 hours.
What if you survive the 72 hours?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. He kills him.
He kills them all.
There's only one, I think, right? He kills him.
I don't think he does.
Oh, he doesn't. Does he trap
Oh,
him?
I
I
think
think
he
he
might-
builds a trap or something. I really don't know.
Did the hunted become the hunter?
I don't remember.
Maybe I think he like uses 12 hours to like set up traps and
Did they make a movie?
I think I don't know.
I don't read books.
I don't know,
Sounds
but
scary.
but he calls hunting humans the most dangerous game because they can. Well, bear. I don't know why he calls it that because I mean we're really weak compared to like bears and
We're smarter than
cougars and
Oh,
Yeah.
I like cougars.
I wouldn't say we're
I'm
smarter in the
100%
wild.
in.
I'd say we're
Nah.
dumber in the wild.
yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
stallion. Trying to do an Eagle Scout.
You can't do that.
All right, go fight a bear then.
Make it mean anything.
I'm gonna go tickle it.
Go.
He'll seduce it. Prime Video announced Tuesday the Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce will host a show titled "Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity?" on the streaming service.
That's how you pronounce it.
I bet
Yeah.
a lot of people are smarter than a celebrity.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. This is just gonna show how
Especially
dumb
if
he
they're
is.
football players, because CTE.
Mm.
They'd be like, "What was the question?" They give him the question again. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Are you smarter
Again.
than Antonio Brown?
I feel like this is probably gonna be scripted because Travis Kelsey's like actually a huge airhead. I feel like, so I feel like he's gonna know the questions ahead of time to somewhat have an idea. Kind of like how on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? There's no way that
He's
those
just the
fifth
host.
graders know those questions.
He's just the host.
Oh, he's the host.
Yeah, he's a host. He ain't
He ain't
participating.
answering
They
the
have
question.
some
All he has
randoms
to do is
already.
get
In
Jackson
Oh,
Marshall.
great.
He's dumb. Travis Kelsey's dumb.
Yeah, that's great. Well, now
Yeah,
we
don't insult this poor guy. But I actually don't know his IQ.
He is dumb.
have
It's a
to
good thing he's good at football.
listen to people like
He is from Cleveland.
Lizzo and
What's your obsession
She
with
quit
Lizzo
rapping.
good. But we gotta
Did
listen.
she quit Twinkies too?
She
No
got
way.
bullied out of rapping because she got bullied for being fat. It's funny. It's funny though because she quit right after she played for Joe Biden in New York.
I did see that.
Yeah,
Huh?
for
Interesting.
Maybe he sniffed her.
fundraiser for Joe Biden's
I
president.
think they call it a campaign.
He definitely sniffed her.
I wouldn't want to sniff her if I was. Anyways,
He smells people.
NFL team needs going into the draft. The New Orleans Saints have 2 picks in the top 100, picks 14 and 45. Who are they going after here? Mink?
Who?
Saints?
Who?
They can't afford anybody.
No, this is a draft.
They have to sell those picks for money. That's what they should do.
Actually, yeah.
well,
I'm
Hey.
surprised they even have money for rookies.
they could use a quarterback since they don't have.
Derek Carr.
Oh shoot!
They,
Yeah, I was thinking Jameis Winston because
yeah, but they also
Those are
lost
Taysom
Jameis
Hill.
Winston.
Jameis Winston.
James Winston.
Taysom Hill can't be a legit starter. He's good for like those.
Yeah, they've
Throw
already
him
tried
in.
that.
I don't know who they could use. They probably could use a little bit of everything. To be honest.
Yeah, they might want to trade down.
Carson, you probably studied their depth chart more than the rest of us. So
Yeah,
what
let's
do you-
hear it
What
from
do you
you.
think they need?
The intelligent one.
Well, I mean,
Allegedly,
what they're going to need and what they're going to get is 2 different things.
they need a wide receiver.
They should trade down and then tank for next year.
There's no quarterbacks next year.
It doesn't
always
mean
quarterbacks.
anything if they don't have a team
No
of
good
good
ones.
ones.
There's some decent quarterbacks next year. Carson
Yeah,
Beck.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, Jackson Dart, Carson Beck. What's the guy from Alabama?
Jalen Milroe.
Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, he's so good that Bill O'Brien said he's a running back.
Well, so is Lamar Jackson. So.
Yeah,
Well,
and he won MVP last
Lamar can actually throw the ball pretty well.
Now
year.
he
He
can.
wasn't able to his first 2 years in the league.
Drew Allen might come out.
Oh, gosh.
The closet?
No, into the draft.
Drew Allen
No.
sucks. I don't know. Saints,
I'm selling my stock on Drew Allen right now.
Saints are probably going to take some kind of a tackle.
They need a wide
Guard,
receiver.
maybe. Probably tackle.
I see them trading down.
They should trade down. They have a lot of needs.
I think they'll get 2 second-round picks for maybe even 2 seconds and a third for that 14.
I honestly couldn't care what this terrible NFC South does. Only ones I care about in the NFC South are Kirk Cousins and Baker Mayfield, and I don't even really care about their teams. I just care about them, how they do individually.
their mental well-being. I'm
Yes.
laughing at Cletus right now.
What are you laughing at him for?
They're trading the 14th overall pick for 2 seconds and a third.
No way.
I could see it.
They could get that.
Yeah.
If
You get a lot more than that.
okay,
You get a
I
second
know
this
that.
year, next year's first, and next year's third.
yeah, probably. Especially if a quarterback's still there.
Yeah.
I meant this year because there are teams with multiple second-round picks. So
Okay.
Okay, Cleus.
You might be right, Cletus. We might be wrong like usual. You're a stallion when it comes to that.
Stallion. All right. Speaking of stallions, the New York Giants have picks number 6, 47, and 70. What are they taking here?
Well,
Daniel Jones.
hopefully a quarterback.
they could also use a wide receiver though, but I think they should get that later.
Yeah,
They
they can get the wide receiver with the 47th pick.
They might just go out and waste it on J.J. McCarthy.
They ruined Kenny Galladay's career.
They did actually. He was on the downhill slide.
He was on his rookie contract when he left Detroit to go there.
Yeah, but
They never threw the ball. And they put him on the freaking practice squad half the time.
So NFL mock draft database has 25% popularity. Rome Odunze going to them at 6.
They need a quarterback.
I don't know if they're going to go for one or not, though.
They need to sell the team.
Do they still have hope in
So the London.
Daniel Jones? They might.
But the
He's
contract
coming off an injury.
I say what you do.
I have more confidence in a condom that has gone through a paper shredder than I do in Daniel Jones.
Then what that's gone through a paper
I
shredder?
have more confidence in a condom that has gone through a paper shredder than I do in Daniel Jones.
You know, it could
I'd
have.
rather use that and go full bore and have a better chance than Daniel Jones has of succeeding in the NFL.
All right. Well, on a real note,
That is a real note.
yeah, I know. But on a real note about your real note, a condom could probably survive a paper shredder.
It might be able to.
I mean, they're pretty stretchy, and paper shredders go like this, right?
Yeah,
And I think it could stretch in there.
it might be able to.
And
You know what? I have a paper shredder at work. I'm gonna have to go do something I haven't done since I was like a sophomore in high school and buy a rubber and throw it in the paper shredder and see what happens.
Why? Did you buy a 30-pack and you haven't used them all since then?
No, I bought like literally
Hurry
two.
back.
I used one and I said these are terrible and I threw them out the window. I said they're pointless. Actually, I'm kidding, kids. Use them. Stay safe. And no, we don't need more dumb people breeding in this world. I'm tired of paying taxes.
Isaac's on his revenge tour right now.
I'm just tired of dumb people breeding. Have you ever noticed that the dumbest people in your grade that you graduate with breed the most?
Yes, and first and most often.
Exactly.
That's the problem. That's why America's coming like this.
First.
This movie on a streaming service my friend Dan tells me about. It's called Idiocracy. It's about in like 200 years from now, America's also brain dead because the educated people in this world don't produce. Like they only have one kid, maybe two. But you have these idiots that are like all high school, and,
Government pays for it. I might as well.
and they just breed. They breed. They breed like cats and the rabbits. They breed like the cats in my parents' barn, and they breed like the rabbits in my backyard. And I'm sick and tired of it. How did we get on the subject?
I mean, if you were
We're talking about putting a condom through a shredder.
if you were poor and stupid, what else would you do other than have sex all the time?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's like your only joy at that
There are
point.
some certain dictators in history that didn't have a bad idea about eliminating people that have a low IQ about breeding.
Well,
Grace, that's your favorite hit leader of all time.
No, we're not
Hey,
talking
No,
about
I'm talking about Ronald Reagan.
he didn't say that.
it. FDR probably did.
Nah, I think that was his one.
I guarantee you, at least one president has thought like, why are there so many dumb people breeding?
You know, I think
probably George
Donald
Washington.
Trump probably did think that.
Trump probably thought that.
He's like, man, there's too many dumb people here that just keep breeding.
George Washington probably thought that.
Yeah.
But there weren't
Yeah,
many dumb people back then.
But you need some dumb people for like McDonald's, Subway. No, not Subway because
No, those are for
they
high
always
school
mess
kids.
up my order at Subway.
Those are high school kids' jobs, Cletus.
Yeah, but high schoolers don't work anymore. They can't be bothered.
Well,
to go get a
because
job.
the dumb people have
No, I know a lot of high schoolers that just don't get jobs. They're just like, I don't want to work.
well,
That's
in their
pretty-
defense, they can work for the rest of their life, but they probably won't. So
Yeah, that's the theme throughout the whole country. Just want to work.
I'm not mad.
Not just not in high school. Just
Well, you don't really have to work. The government lets you just live.
yeah, why work when I can just collect this paycheck from my boy?
Also known as
JB.
communism. Have you heard of it?
Yeah,
I think I say socialism, but okay.
It's
let's
pretty
talk-
much.
track.
It's just communism on steroids.
Sorry, I got off track.
yeah. Like I go to work, I bust my ass, and then you get paid the same amount as me for sitting on the couch.
Yep.
You know what they say?
Who's the dumb one?
Probably
Yeah.
us.
You know what they say? The rich get richer, the lazy live for free, and the middle class pays for it all.
Is that what they say?
Yep.
Who says that? Cletus?
Roy.
No, I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, Roy. Oh,
Roy did tell me at one time.
anyways, back to the Giants. So I think what you got to do here is you got to get Daniel Jones. You got to take a receiver here and get him a true number one receiver because so often you see quarterbacks terrible until they get a true, like Josh Allen, for example. He was awful until Stephon Diggs came in for a true number one receiver, and then he was a stud. There's other quarterbacks that are like this as well, but I think you got to give him a chance with another chance with a true number one receiver, and then go from there. New York Jets have picks number 10 and 72. 58% mock draft popularity says Brock Bowers at number 10 for them.
They have to take. I don't care if Brock Bowers is there.
Yeah.
Even though he's a generational talent at tight end, you have to take a tackle. I don't care if you got. I think it was Tyron Smith they got in the offseason? They did address the situation relatively. They put a band-aid on a bullet hole, basically. They need to go out and get a Joe Alt who probably won't be there at 10.
Yeah.
They can get the guy from Penn State. They get the guy from Oregon or Oregon State that's high too. Oregon. They need to get someone that can protect Aaron Rodgers' back's blindside.
Well, a tight end, if you think about it, could do that too. And Brock Bowers isn't a bad blocking tight end.
Yeah, but he's not as big as a tackle.
I mean, yeah, but if you already have a starting tackle, if by drafting a tackle at 10, you're just banking on a tackle to get injured.
They always get injured.
Listen,
Just have
Aaron
that.
Rodgers, the way thinking back at his time in Green Bay, towards the end, all he had was Devontae Adams to throw to, or that's only when he wanted to throw to. He had a good left tackle, and he made the NFC title game 2 years in a row. So you have to give him a good blindside guy, and he'll just sit there and stare at Garrett Wilson all day.
Wasn't that Tyron Smith his blindside guy?
I think it's Tyron. I think they did sign Tyron Smith.
There's Bakhtiari too.
The guy in Green Bay is David Bakhtiari. Tyron Smith's the guy from Dallas.
Yeah, no, the one they signed. I mean,
I think it's Tyron Smith they signed.
yeah, from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's old.
Isn't he his blindside though?
Yeah.
So I think if you're going all in this year, you gotta go Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
I think if you're planning
Tyron
for,
Smith's like 36, Carson. He's going to probably play like 13 games, maybe.
yeah, you only need him for 1 year.
Aaron Rodgers might get hurt in those 3 games. He ain't there.
Well, he won't. Yeah,
That'll still be his longest stint.
His injury was by fluke, though.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't know how, like, he doesn't get injured that often.
He
Like,
did.
that
He
was
did
like
know his career. He did. He broke his
Yeah,
collarbone like 3 years in a row.
Break a collarbone. That's like not really anything I'm
yeah.
concerned
Matthew
about.
Stafford would play through it.
More so, I'm just concerned about ligaments because it's like serious.
Okay.
Yeah, but bone free heal fairly quickly, and they actually heal back stronger because they get
Scar tissue.
scar tissue around it.
Anyways,
How about the Eagles?
yeah, Eagles have picks number 22, 50, and 53 in the top 100. And for their 22nd overall pick, they have 27% mock draft popularity going with cornerback out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins.
Well, Howie Roseman will do something really smart and get them in a good situation to be successful.
They could use a center. That's all.
Yeah.
You're not going to replace the guy, but
Yeah, I wonder if they would like to go the guy from Oregon,
yeah. What's his name?
Jackson Powers Johnson.
Jackson Powers Johnson. Yeah. 'Cause
Johnson.
I saw him just because of Bo Nix Pro Day. That's about as much as I've seen as him. But you're not going to replace Jason Kelsey, but this might be your best chance.
Yeah, or I mean their corners are pretty weak as well, and it's a good corner class. So I don't know.
Never draft a corner in the first round, or really at all.
So they do have picks 50 and 53 that they could use get a corner with if they want to go that route. Pittsburgh Steelers picks number 20, 51, 84, and 98 in the top 100. 19% mock draft popularity for their number 20 overall pick is offensive tackle from Georgia, Amaris Mims.
They have to do offensive line.
They're going to do that, and then their second round pick is going to be a wide receiver. I have no clue who it's going to be, but that's what they're going to do.
That's
Nick, what do you
typically what the Steelers do is pick a wide receiver in the second or third.
And it always ends up being amazing for them.
For a few years.
Yeah, for
And
them.
then they turn into-
because they trade it and then turn that trade into something amazing.
Just before that person goes nuts.
Yep.
So
I think if they make a splash and trade for Ayuk, which they could, they're going to draft offensive tackle, and then I don't know what they're going to do, but they're not going to draft receiver if they acquire Ayuk. Which he
4
is.
picks on the top 100. That's nice, though.
That is quality.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we address the line, and then
A linebacker would be nice.
they'll probably all of our defensive pieces are
Old.
getting older, so it would be nice to throw somebody.
It's almost like they wasted their whole career in Pittsburgh.
nearly.
Really, their biggest needs are corner and
Get
line.
Joey Porter Jr.
We need someone opposite of him.
Yeah.
Get Cooper DeJean.
Nah. Steelers pretty much said that they're going They're going offensive line in the first round. They
That's what
just have to decide who.
That's
So they could go center. They could go tackle. I don't really like Amaris Mims because he's like a huge project, and I just hate project offensive linemen because I feel like more than often,
project.
yeah, I feel like more than often they don't work out.
They're probably just going to draft the best one available, like the best ranked one available, because they don't know who's going to fall to them.
And they don't know who's actually a good one because our offensive line scouting department's terrible.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah, so like It's like that dart thing. There's just
We're better off.
It's like the equivalent. See, Green Bay can draft offensive lineman anywhere in the hits, but they can't draft a defensive guy anywhere.
We're better off just drafting.
Pittsburgh has the opposite problem.
We should just draft nothing but wide receivers and then trade them for offensive linemen.
Please, that's one of your better ideas.
Yeah, because the wide receiver is like the only thing we can draft.
I think the Packers and Steelers should have a friendly trade agreement. We need offensive linemen, and then they need linebackers, or vice versa.
You mean merge our scouting departments?
Merge teams.
No.
Meet in the middle. We go
Oh.
to that might be Detroit.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. Oh wait.
Well, we can't help them out with that though, because our
Toledo.
linebacker scouting department is also terrible.
Got TJ Watt.
Yeah, but we
We
also
got
got.
Alex Highsmith.
I think we took like
We got
Devin
Chase
Bush,
Hayer,
the
number 10
Wisconsin
overall.
guy.
He was.
Nick Herbig.
Yeah, but Devin Bush. Oh
He has.
What's his name?
Is the Bush.
Bush was good on our team.
no,
Really
he
good.
wasn't.
Yeah,
no,
he was.
No. He was terrible.
We had
He was
Bud Dupree.
He was better than
Bud
the Packers.
Dupree.
Bud Dupree was
linebackers
really
they
good on our
drafted besides Quay Walker.
Yeah, but that's not really saying much. That's not a high compliment, but
I mean, Quay Walker is a great linebacker.
I wouldn't say great.
He's damn good. He's the best one they've drafted in a long time. They just keep throwing more darts at the board.
Yep.
I guarantee they draft defensive guy this year in the first round.
Who's it going to be?
DeJean.
And he's just gonna do what every other white cornerback does, which is sit the bench.
Yeah, they have Cooper Jean, 23%.
Yep.
So
He fits Packers. He just fits
Yeah.
it. You look at him and say, you're a Packer.
You're a Packer. You were born to be one.
he's more of a safety, though, in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there. San Francisco 49ers have picks number 31, 63, and 94 in the top 100. 26% popularity are for them to go with the offensive tackle out of Arizona, Jordan Morgan.
That makes sense.
Yeah, what's his face is getting old? Trent Williams.
Yeah, this is probably his last year. If it isn't, then he's gonna be crawling onto the field every game next.
He's
the
got a
year
couple.
after.
I mean, I think he got 2 good years left.
Hey, he could always get suspended and not play at all this year.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's like 33.
He's old.
He's every year.
I
Though,
don't know if he's 33, but he's up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
draft-
over 30.
he was in our draft league last week.
Yeah. Where'd he go? Where did he get drafted by? The Browns?
Yeah, no, Washington, like 2012. I think.
Washington.
Yeah.
Letting Alex Smith die.
He wasn't there. He was right there with RG3. He let RG3 die.
Yeah.
No, it's even worse than you thought.
2010.
35 years old.
Wait,
He
what'd
is
you
old
say?
enough.
He never gets hurt though, Cletus. He's still really good.
Doesn't mean that fatigue isn't going to get.
He's
to him.
like Joe Thomas.
He's like Joe Thomas.
if
He's like
When-
LeBron James.
the thing is, it's same with the Mike Tyson fight. Like he's going to be super good in the first couple rounds, but
first
the-
couple minutes, maybe.
No, first couple rounds.
Minutes.
First
That's
You
all
see-
the time.
Speaking of Mike Tyson, he ran a 4.40.
No way.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
We
That's
still have to do our
fake.
combine.
Fake.
Our-
He did.
news.
the draft is in 8 days, people,
Yeah.
and we still haven't done our combine yet.
Well, it has been pretty wet out.
Well, we can go.
Had
We
flooding
can go to
and
the
it's
gym.
raining
We can do
still.
our bench. We
How's
can do
the
our
tornado
vertical jump.
looking, by the way?
I keep looking. We're not gonna get hit.
Is our bench going to be 135 instead of
Yeah.
225?
Yeah, we can.
No.
We can do that.
Shit.
Well, it depends on what
Oh,
position we are,
I got a half a rep.
because some positions don't even do it. So,
I
I mean, if you want to say you're a receiver or a corner, then
I'm definitely tight end.
I'm a receiver, or maybe quarterback.
I actually pretty
I'm
much.
Jaden Daniels.
I pretty much just
Little shorter, but weigh the same.
I pretty much just did the combine bench press at the gym the other
How
day.
many
how
reps
many did you get?
11.
Oh,
Wow.
you ain't no
You could be a running back.
You know Blake Corum.
Cleese, you're an edge.
He's a
I do edge.
yeah.
I mean, not with those, not with that bench, but I mean, you are an edge in the combine. You're an edge. Mink's going to be probably a quarterback because,
I'm not the fastest one here, but I am
Keenan's only a
tallest.
receiver.
yeah, or a corner. Isaac, you're definitely a tight end.
Yep.
Or what's your father?
He's the center.
Tackle.
He's Michael Pierce, if you guys know who that is.
Oh no, he's Vince Wilfork.
Oh yes.
I'm a safety on defense.
Nah,
I can catch people back there.
You'd be middle linebacker.
Yeah, I want to hit some people.
You're not
You'll
fast
have
enough
some
to be in
people.
secondary.
No, you have to be a tight end
Yeah.
Tight end or middle linebacker.
Ways we don't have that many people.
because tight ends
You
have.
play both ways?
Yeah, we play both ways. Hey, I got up and down the. I don't go both ways. I play both ways. I got up and down the court playing basketball the other day better than you, Mink.
Yep.
So I'm in decent shape ish.
Honestly, my senior year positions I played in football were probably what I would be, which was guard and defensive end.
You play guard?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the best lineman on the team too.
Which games you guys win?
And whenever I played, I was
How many people were on the line?
I was only like 180 pounds at that time too.
his form was so bad, but nobody got past him.
Yeah,
You have the most penalties in the league, though.
No, not that form. Just his form. Like he would get up under their pads and his back would like arch. He's holding like
Okay, that's exactly how Will would block too. Then I know
it works.
it works.
They're like, oh, I'm getting past them, and then I'm back walking back in, and they're like, oh shit.
feet way behind. They're turned sideways. I don't know how they couldn't push him over.
Why didn't they do like a spin move off?
There would literally be like a 230-pound guy in front of me, and I was only 180 pounds, and I was just holding them.
It was great to watch.
It's because you're playing barefoot and digging the toes in the ground.
And then on our pulling plays, he's a stud.
Yeah.
Because guards normally aren't that fast.
Yeah.
Until he gets blown up by beef and cheese.
Yeah, but you remember Beef and Cheese?
I do.
Yeah, he was a D1. I think he went D1. I'm pretty sure
No, he
in
didn't.
football. He was D1 prospect.
He was.
But yeah, he was. No, I was at defensive end at that
Oh, I thought
time.
you were a pulling
No, I was
guard.
defensive end.
Oh,
I was coming around. I was like, "Oh, I'm free," and then he was a guard for that play. He switched between guard and tackle, and he pulled, and I was running on. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this guy." They're letting me go, and then Beef and Cheese comes, and he slammed me for 5 yards. Like my feet left the ground, and I landed 5 yards after.
And that was on his. It was on his huddle right there. That play.
It probably was.
Yeah.
We should watch that after.
I woke up and I was
He
like,
should add that to the video.
If you can find beef and
I doubt
cheese,
it. I got
What's his actual name?
I don't know.
What school do you go to?
I can probably go.
barrel.
I can probably go to our old huddle and find the play if I look hard enough.
Well, if we do, we can add to this, and you guys can watch it at the end.
I got up and was like, where the hell am I? I felt like I was halfway down the field, like looking back at everybody.
Beef
right.
and cheese.
Who are we on?
The
Tampa Bay?
Seahawks. No, Seahawks.
Oh, see.
They have picks 16 and 81 at 16. 32% says that they're taking offensive tackle out of Washington. Troy Fananu.
Well,
Fatanu.
they should have scouted him really well because he was just right down the road.
Yeah.
Yep.
They watched his every game. They're like, yeah, we watched him enough, so we have to draft him now.
Just like Kenny Pickett and the Steelers.
Exactly. That
Yep.
was my next point. Just
Could be, yeah.
Local
Oh,
guys get drafted earlier.
Now, as for their quarterback room, Geno's last year.
Uh,
Then you know who's coming in after Geno. This
The goat.
this organization
goat.
brought in the guy that they wanted.
Spencer Radler.
Nah,
drafting Rattler.
I don't think he'll be there at 81.
Oh, I just want to about this place, Sam Howell.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers have picks number 26, 57, 89, and 92. In the top 100 at pick 26, 26% say that they're taking the edge out of Penn State.
Chop.
Robinson.
Yes. Yes.
That's a
Good
good
for
pick.
him.
Yes.
If he's there, then I'd love that for them. Yeah,
I'd be shocked if he actually makes it to 26, but
yeah, he's kind of been falling as of late.
How old's Vita
well, that's 'cause
Vea?
we're talking about stupid quarterbacks like J.J. McCarthy.
That's a good point.
Vita Vea can't be.
He's a bad girlfriend, though.
Chop.
Yeah, but he was
I'd
originally
make,
supposed
I'd
to be
make
like,
bad decisions with her.
he was gonna be like a second rounder, and now he's top 5.
Hey, listen, it's a quarterback-driven league.
He ain't a quarterback.
I
He's
ain't
a handed
saying he
offer.
quarterback.
Vita Vea isn't that old. He's 29.
Oh, he's young yet.
Yeah.
Who else is on that line? Shaq? No, Shaq Barrett went somewhere else, right?
Yeah, he left.
They got Devin White.
Yeah, they re-signed him for a lot.
Did they?
Pretty sure it did.
Shaq
He was a
Barrett,
free
they let
agent.
what's his face walk.
I thought they let.
There's 3 of them that are studs. They let one of them walk.
Yeah,
Devin White, Shaq Barrett, and
yeah. Oh.
the guy I have in my dynasty league.
I know who you're talking about. I thought they let Devin White walk.
They let Devin White walk, I think.
Yeah, because they weren't even
They
playing
kept
him
Shaq Barrett, and they kept my guy.
Barrett. Please don't you.
He's on my dynasty league. I can pull it up real
Hold on,
quick.
let me look up my guy.
I thought you had the. Oh my goodness! I feel
Uh,
like an idiot.
I feel like an idiot, too.
My guy is a song by Mary Wells.
His name is Lavonte.
David. Yeah, Levante David.
Okay, well,
Okay,
Titans.
Tennessee Titans have picks number 7 and 38 in the
They're
top
cooked.
100.
They're cooked.
At pick number 7,
No.
78% say that they're taking the offensive tackle out of Notre Dame.
Joe
Alt.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Titans are the sleeper this year. They're going to mess around and win 7 games.
Sound like Cletus over there.
Yeah.
Who'd you say was going to win 7 games?
The Panthers.
I will bet you. What do you want to bet? The Titans win more games than the Panthers. Now,
Oh, I bet that as well. Yeah.
I won't bet that because all we're doing is betting on injury.
It's a team sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey, hold on. Quarterbacks don't determine wins, right, Carson?
Yeah. Why are we betting on injury?
Yeah.
Who
well,
think's gonna get injured?
Bryce.
Yeah.
pretty much either. It's
Bryce
pretty,
Young.
it's
Who the
pretty
hell
much.
else is going to get hurt?
It's pretty much either quarterback.
Will Levis is a stallion. He ain't getting hurt.
Yeah,
He got hurt last year.
he's coming back in.
He
didn't get hurt.
he
He had a high ankle sprain. He could have played through it, but there again.
Remember his first game?
4 touchdowns.
Stuff.
Yeah, all the D Hop, I think, or 3.
He's
of
got
them.
Calvin Ridley now. Cletus, we have.
I also don't know how either team drafts because I don't think that either of them draft very well.
You're
so-
the one that's on Bryce Young's junk.
Because I have to be. I have to have faith in the guy that's on my fantasy team.
Well, you should have drafted him because he's dog poop.
Well, everyone said he was consensus 1, hence why he went 1 of 1.
Well, they're all wrong because what's his face busted his nuts.
And this is why you don't take.
CJ Stroud.
This is why you don't take a quarterback in the first round. Quarterbacks in the first round have a hit rate of 30%, and most of those are probably the 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't do that, you never look at Aaron Rodgers then, or Patrick Mahomes,
Right,
Josh Allen,
right,
Lamar Jackson,
right,
Peyton Manning, Ben
Big
Roethlisberger,
Ben,
right,
Eli.
right.
Granted, those guys are number 1.
Philip Rivers.
But if you stay outside the first round, then you would taking guys like
Brock
Tom
Purdy.
Brady, Kurt Warner.
No. Kurt Warner was not drafted.
Sam
That's why I
Howell.
said he was great value.
Well, you didn't take him in the first round, so that's why you didn't.
What round did they get Jordan
Russell
Love?
Wilson.
First.
Oh, yeah,
Russell Wilson
that's
was
why you want
the
to stay out of the first round. Sam Howell.
Yeah.
There's other great quarterbacks as well.
Outside the first round,
Oh yeah,
Tony Romo's undrafted.
there you go.
Oh,
Jimmy Garoppolo.
the Rams guy.
He was first round, I think.
The undrafted Rams
He
guy.
was second round, actually, I think. Who?
He won a quarter. Kurt Warner. No, not Kurt Warner.
He was undrafted for the last time.
Yeah, we already
Go
said.
watch the movie. It's a really good movie. If anyone has time, go watch the Kurt Warner underdog story. It's actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 recommend.
Come on, Cletus. There's other guys.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins,
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson wasn't a first
All right,
rounder.
Third rounder.
Good job, Clark Cletus.
Is it time to play with Isaac?
Did you have to do the Commanders yet?
Oh, shoot. The Commanders have picks number 2, 36, 40, 67, 78, and 100. They are loaded.
They're looking good for being in a rebuild, which they certainly are, and they probably will be next year too, because rookies aren't going to win yet.
At number 2, 63% says quarterback out of LSU, Jaden Daniels. And for their pick at 36, 57% says the offensive tackle at BYU, Kingsley Sumatuda.
Well, their offensive line is dog shit.
I don't know how well that Mormon's going to do in our nation's capital.
And then at 40, they have 14% say Tyler Newbin, the safety. Stud.
Yeah, good for them.
You
It
can't
doesn't,
predict it that
doesn't mean much until they play because Washington is a cesspool, and the best players are going to become dog shit there.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, the bright side here is they're getting Jaden Daniels, but the downside is he
he's
has
in
nothing to
Washington.
do there. Yeah,
He's in
exactly.
Washington.
So now let's play with Isaac. I've never been so excited to play with this guy.
I have. I lived with him.
Oh,
You guys play together a lot? I heard you were getting a
No.
little bit mad playing with him earlier.
Dude, the PS2 baseball sucks.
2K5.
It
with
sucks.
Derek Jeter on the cover.
It's complete luck.
Wait, Derek Jeter was also on... Maybe I had 2K5. I thought I had 2K4, but I don't know. I have to go dig through my GameCube collection.
Alrighty, so playing with Isaac. We are in draft years 2014 through 2018. So we're going to get started with the year 2014.
Cletus actually has a chance now.
Yeah, we're getting the people that we know. Okay? So, Cletus, what number would you like?
Give me 3.
Number 3, you get the greatest defensive player of all time.
Aaron Donald.
You get Aaron Donald. I almost said his position. Almost fumbled the bag. Okay.
How many points is that?
2.
I'll take number 2.
This one is someone I would love to party with one today. Johnny Manziel.
Oh, good.
He's
He is
sober.
the one-pointer.
He's sober, so it'd be like a book club meeting.
Mick, you have number 1, 4, or 5.
4.
You get Zach Martin.
Mm.
We left out number 1, which was a three-pointer. Haha.
Quentin Dix.
Yep.
Linebacker,
No.
corner
Yes.
Corner for the
for the
He
Packers.
actually played safety,
For
but
Green Bay.
defensive back is will count. He played for the
Green Bay.
Packers. Anyone want to guess the college?
No.
I didn't know this one.
Clemson.
Close. He went to an SEC school.
I think it was LSU.
He went to the Alabama University.
Oh.
We also left out the five-pointer, which was Kelvin Benjamin.
I would have been better with
Oh,
that.
I would have been solid with him.
Who?
He was a wide receiver for
I
the
don't know.
Carolina Panthers out of Florida State.
What all stuff do we have to know here?
You have to know the position that he plays, who drafted him, what college he went to, and what position overall he was taken. These are all first-round players. Cleese, are you ready?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Who do you have?
I can't remember Aaron Donald's college.
You got to be kidding me.
Am I
That's a
supposed to
shame.
know it?
Doesn't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got for Aaron Donald? What's
Defensive tackle Rams.
Yep. He went to one of the biggest colleges closest to
Alabama.
us. No.
He's
The-
at closest.
Closest to us. Pitt?
He went to Pitt.
Didn't know that.
He was drafted number 13 overall. So Cletus, he was a two-pointer, and you got two of them, so you got 4 points.
Damn straight.
Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Let me get a who that works.
All right.
Who'd you have?
Johnny Manziel.
You had Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Football.
There is 2 colleges I accept for his answer. What's Johnny Manziel do?
Quarterback drafted by the Browns.
Yes. What college did he go to?
I'm gonna go with Texas A&M.
He did. That was one of the answers acceptable. Do you want to guess what he got drafted overall?
I'm not going to.
What'd you write down?
I have 22 written down, but I think it might have been 20 as well. I just remember that he won the Heisman. He got crazy disrespected for winning the Heisman. I know his early 20s. I'm not going to go with it, though. So
You messed up then because he was 22nd overall.
Wow.
He was 1 point, and you got 1, 2, 3 points off.
Well, I learned my lesson to not go for it every time.
I got
this
more
time.
points than you, Crop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, it's
The loser has to go out there and get struck by lightning.
Deal.
that
All right.
almost happened to me once.
Let's go fly a kite. Loser has to go fly a kite.
Mick, who'd you have?
Zach Martin.
What's he do?
I think he's an offensive lineman.
He is. You know who drafted him?
I have Cowboys.
They did draft him. Do you want to know? Guess what school he went to?
No.
Right now, he is a 4-pointer, and you got 8 points from that.
I'm going to leave it there.
I have a guess. Georgia?
No, he went to a non-conference school, which will give it away.
Notre Dame.
He went to the
I should've
University of
known
Notre Dame, and he was 16th overall. The other notable players in the 2014 draft include Mike Evans, Jadeveon Clowney, who went number 1,
Yep.
Khalil Mack, Odell Beckham, Ryan Shazier, and Teddy Bridgewater.
Compared to those other guys, Mike Evans is really having a very lengthy career.
Yeah. So, we're moving on to the year 2015. Carson, you're last. What number would you like?
Give me 2 again, because it's impossible for it to be a 1-pointer.
This is a 3-pointer,
Let's go.
and the man's name is Bud
Dupree.
That's a shame.
Cletus, you're up next. What would
1.
you like? Number 1. This is a 2-pointer, and you get Coop.
Go.
No.
Amari Cooper.
Yes.
Hey, I know his college. Holy cow.
Watch him mess this up.
Yeah.
I'm going to laugh my butt off.
Um,
You get 3, 4, or 5.
go 3.
You get Demarius Randall. Who he passed on. I'm going to start with the notable players in this draft. We have Marcus Mariota in this class. We have Kevin White. If you guys remember him, he went to WVU and was supposed to be a great player.
Drafted by the Bears.
He was drafted by the Bears.
At number 7 overall.
7 or 8.
I was going to say 7.
We also have Todd
Nice
Gurley,
guess.
Devontae Parker, and Eric Armstead. And then a late draft, guy that won in the 3rd round was 3rd or 4th round was Stephon Diggs.
Defensive Player of the Year, 2016.
Stephon Diggs?
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs plays offense.
Oh, I was thinking of Stephon Gilmore.
Nice.
So anyways, those are other notable people. Who he passed on was the 1-pointer, which was Jameis Winston, who was a quarterback drafted by the Buccaneers. Went to
FSU.
He did go to Florida State University and he was taken number 1 overall. The 4-pointer was Nelson Aguilar, wide receiver from the Eagles. Anyone want to guess the college? It's a Pac-12 school. and he was drafted 20th overall. The biggest Pac-12 school there is, like the biggest brand, I'd say.
USC.
Yes, he went to USC. So who wants to go first?
Me,
Okay, Cletus, who do you have?
Amari Cooper,
What's he do?
wide receiver,
Who did he get drafted by?
the Cowboys.
He lost. Where did he go to school at? I mean,
Oh, he got drafted by the Raiders.
yes, he did.
He went to Alabama.
And what position was he drafted overall?
I don't know, 11.
4.
He's had a long career.
I completely forgot about him being on.
John Gruden traded him for a first-round pick.
Yep.
Carson or Mink?
Yeah, I'll go because I'm Bud Dupree,
Yep.
linebacker drafted by the Steelers.
Yes. Anything else you want to guess by him?
I have no clue about the college, and I'm guessing he was a late 20s pick.
He was actually 22nd overall again, and he went to the University of Kentucky.
Hmm.
You don't know where Demarius Randall does?
Nope.
That's a hint to you, Mink.
Yeah, well.
Carson, you got 2 of them, and you had who'd you have? Bud Dupree.
Yep.
So you got 6 points there, Carson.
Let's go.
Damaris Randall,
What's he do?
wide receiver.
No.
Okay.
Quarterback for the Vikings.
Nope.
Damn it.
He got traded.
Who the heck
He just got
this?
traded in his career. He was a defensive back, and he was a bust for my beloved Green Bay Packers.
Well, I was originally going to write DE, which was still been wrong, but
He went to Arizona State. He was drafted 30th overall, and he was a bust. He got traded to the
yeah.
Browns for Deshaun Kaiser.
You said, like, oh, you don't know who Damaris Randall is. Like, I should have known who he was.
Well, I know who he was.
I thought when he
You're a
said that-
Packers fan.
Well, I was trying to give you a hint, Jared.
I thought you meant quarterback by that.
I meant like Packer by that. All right, we're moving on to 2016. Cletus, you're still in last.
I wasn't in last round.
Well, you're in last now. The year's 2016. What number would you like?
1.
You get a 1-pointer, and his name is Zeke.
I don't know it. Oh, I might know his.
If you don't know what college
I know
Zeke
his- I know
really
his
went to,
college.
you should leave this podcast for good. All right.
Give me.
No, makes up.
Oh,
yeah,
damn
you
it.
took the
You
lead.
get 2, 3, 4, or 5.
5.
Ooh, bad choice. 3-pointer, and his name is Eli Apple.
Okay,
Ooh.
I know this.
Give me number 2 because it's the 5-pointer.
It is a 4-pointer.
Damn
And his name is
Stop counting cards.
Corey Coleman.
Corey Coleman.
Other notable players in this draft included Jalen Ramsey, Jared Goff, Joey Bosa, Laramie Tunsil, Taylor Decker, and Kenny Clark. What we passed,
What year is this?
this is 2016. The people we passed on was a 2-pointer of Carson Wentz, who was a quarterback for the Eagles from North Dakota State University, and number 2 overall. The other person was Sheldon Rankins, defensive tackle, Saints, Louisville, number 12 overall. Mick's going to sweep the board, I think.
I think
Make
I'm
him
gonna.
go?
I think I'm gonna sweep the board too.
No, I think Mick's going to sweep the board.
Oh, well, that's a good sign. Eli Apple. He's a cornerback. Corner.
Yeah.
Was drafted by the Giants
Yep.
from Ohio State.
Yep.
And
I don't know if you want to risk it or not.
how many points is that?
He is a 3-pointer, and you're at level 3. You have 9 points right now.
But you said
I don't know. I could be playing mind games with you right now.
I have
9 points is a lot.
Well,
9
he
points
turns
is-
into 13 if he sweeps the board.
It's true.
Eli Apple.
You
Where-
have a
where do you guys think?
You have a commanding.
I was gonna add a twist into this. You guys could phone a friend. But that's,
How many points do you have to go up for that?
no, you don't have to. I was gonna throw in actual who wants to
Why
be a
would
millionaire,
anybody
like-
want to help you get points?
Well, that's they can be playing mind games. They can actually try to help you. They can be playing mind games with you. You could also, have a save, stuff like that. I haven't got that far in the progression yet.
Okay,
But
well,
yes or not?
I'm.
I can't wait because I know the answer.
Clip.
I'll just hold off.
That was a poor choice by Jared May.
I can't wait.
See, because like Carson said 22 for what's his face, and it was
Eli Apple was drafted 10th overall, like Jared Mink had written down.
Yep.
So he gets 9 points for that.
You said I was going to sweep the board.
I think I will sweep the board.
If you don't sweep the board, I'd be amazed.
Nah, he might not.
Even for the pick number.
Yeah, I don't know the pick
I
number
knew he
personally.
knew where he was.
I
roughly
think
at.
I think I know where he's at.
All right, you got Ezekiel Elliott.
Running back.
Yes.
Cowboys.
Yes.
Bama.
Oh, Ohio State.
You're supposed to know that shit.
It was so obvious.
How?
He's got a big O tattoo.
What's like 28 overall?
No, he
Oh,
was 4.
He was 4. I knew that.
I didn't know that.
I knew he's in the top 5 because
Who did they get the number 4 pick from?
They had it. I don't know.
They got 4th that year?
They would have got 28 that year, actually.
Yeah, that's why I put 28. I was like, a running back's not going to get drafted within the top 10.
You didn't even get the college right.
I don't know the colleges.
All
You were
right.
like, oh, if you don't get this, you're dumb. So I was like, okay, Bama.
Did you know Ohio State?
Yeah.
I think everyone knew Ohio
Yeah.
State.
I knew.
Yeah, you guys know college.
Okay. Carson.
Corey Coleman,
Corey Coleman. What's he do?
wide receiver.
Yes. Do you know who drafted him or you want to stop?
I'm.
He's worth 4 points. Right now you're at 4. They can
See,
double.
I have Jets written down. I think it's Jets or Titans, but I'm thinking Titans because of Corey Davis. Corey Coleman. I mean, Jets is sticking out to me. I think he was on the Browns for a little bit.
You know where you got drafted, man?
I'll just go with
4 points or the Jets or the field.
how many points am I down right now from Mink?
If you got 4 points here, you'd be at 13 to 17. You'd be down 4. You get tied up if you got
That's
this right.
comebackable.
Or we saw Final Jeopardy still.
Oh,
Only 2 more
shoot.
rounds.
I'll just stop there.
What would have been your answer?
Jets.
You would have missed it.
All right, good.
He was drafted by the Browns.
See, I knew
He
he was
went to Baylor, and he was drafted 15th overall.
Darn it, Eli Apple. I knew it was 10.
All right, we're moving on to 2017. And plot twist, there is a bonus points in this one round. If you get the
Ooh.
right, if you guess the person, like, there's a person here that's worth bonus points.
TJ Watt or Miles Garrett?
No, like, I'm going to give you the
What?
person's name, and I'm going to say this
you're
person has
pre-guessing.
bonus
Yeah.
points
I
on
was
for
trying
that.
to
If you
pre-guess.
get their number.
Wow. Watch, we'll probably miss him.
You probably will. But this person you can get an extra 5 points.
Ooh.
So, who's in last? Cletus, what number
Who do you
play?
think? Do you have to look? Give me one again.
You get the bonus player.
Oh.
I'm not going to get it. Let's go.
2 people would have got it. The guy is Malik Hooker.
Oh, Malik Hooker.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, wait. I think I know his
You have
position.
to give me
I
his
doubt it.
position, and you don't have to get anything else right, but you can tell me his high school, you get 5 extra points.
His high school.
Yes.
That's a big hint.
So, write down what you think what you know, and then you don't have to risk anything. And
Can I
tell
just
me
tell
the
you
high-
now?
No,
That's
you have to I gotta delay it. You think about it. Tell me think about what he does, and yada yada yada. And whenever you want to stop, that's fine. The high school is no risk of points. Alrighty, Carson, you're next.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me count some cards. 4.
Number 4, you get a 3-pointer, and his name is Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh.
You have 2, 3, or 5.
Yeah, I know his college.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You probably don't.
Guarantee you I do.
You didn't know
You
Z.
guys are before him because I know he knows it.
Okay. Make
5.
You want 5. You get Marshawn Lattimore.
I'm getting some hard ones today.
Yeah, you are. We passed on actually notable players in this draft: CMC, Jamal Adams, Myles Garrett, Leonard Fournette, Evan Ingram, and T.J. Watt. The persons we passed on was a 2-pointer and Deshaun Watson, QB Texans, Clemson University, number 12 overall, and Mitch Trubisky, QB Chicago Bears, UNC, number 2 overall. You ready to go first, Cletus? You have Malik Hooker. Do you know what?
And
No, you got it all wrong.
damn,
So can you tell me what high school he went to?
Butler.
That's kind of close.
I was going to guess North
Clarion?
Catholic.
No, it was Newcastle.
He went to Newcastle High School.
What
He was a corner.
He was a safety, technically.
Safety, okay.
Defensive back, I would have taken it. He got drafted by the Colts. He went to the Ohio State University and he was drafted 15th overall. Please, I even tried to give you the bonus point. You got nothing.
Who the hell is Malik Hooker?
He still plays in the NFL. He plays with the Cowboys.
He's
right now.
dog shit.
Okay.
That's
Wait, who'd you say he was drafted by? Titans?
No, he's drafted by the Colts.
Oh.
I know Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, so do I. So Patrick Mahomes, quarterback, drafted by the Chiefs. Cleese, you can say his college.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech
I
is
was going
correct.
to say A&M or something stupid. I'm like,
And I'm pretty darn sure he was number 10 overall pick.
Carson has swept the board.
Let's go.
And he has times 4 times it's 12 points plus 1 bonus point gives him 13 points.
Darn it.
You could have had 13 points last round, Mike.
Yep.
You have Marshawn Lattimore. He still plays in the NFL to this day. He's actually a really good. So what's Marshawn Lattimore do?
He's on defense.
He is on defense. Do you think he is a linebacker?
I think he's corner.
Or is he a DN?
What's your answer, Mink?
Corner.
He is a corner. Do you want to guess who drafted him?
I think I know who drafted him.
So do I.
I know who drafted him because he's an all-pro.
And it's in front of you.
I knew. You could literally tell me Marshawn Lattimore. I can tell you who it was.
Well, I'm probably just gonna stop here. What's he worth? 4 points.
Can I guess the team?
Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore was with 4 points.
Can I guess the team?
Sure.
Saints.
Correct.
That's what I was gonna guess. Darn it! I give up or too early.
Mink, did you get 0 points the first round? Who'd you have the first round? Zach Martin? I must not write down your score.
No, I got 2 points. I got 2 right the first round, so 8.
Yeah.
And then I got
Then you had Demarius Randall. You had 0.
yeah.
Okay. We're good.
Yeah. Okay.
So updated scores.
He's the one that had that pick,
Marshawn Lattimore's an all-pro corner.
and he had that pick, and he did a 99-yard pick.
Yes.
He's the one that owns Mike Evans.
He owns my That's how he's famous. He was cornerback Saints, Ohio State, and number 11 overall. He was drafted right after Mahomes. All right, last year we're going 2018. Cletus, you saw
4 points. I'm killing it. I know.
The craziest part about this is
he still win.
I feel like that and 2018 feels like yesterday, but it was 6 years ago.
Yes. So what number would you like, Cletus?
1. Keep me with it.
You get a 3-pointer, Jair Alexander.
Give me. Oh shoot! It's got to be number 2.
As a 5-pointer,
Yep.
it is Rashad Penny.
Rashad Penny.
Make you get 3,
Hey, I know.
4, or 5.
4.
You get Sam Darnold.
Sweet.
The people we passed on was number 4. A 4-pointer was Sony Michel, running back, Patriots, University of Georgia, 31st overall, and Saquon Barkley. Where did he go to school at, Cletus?
Penn State University.
You got that one right.
What number pick was he?
32.
Complete wrong
28.
side.
2.
Complete wrong side.
2.
He was the
Oh.
2nd overall pick to the Giants. The notable players.
I forgot he went to a poverty franchise. Drafting a running back in the top 10.
Does anyone know who the first overall pick in 2018 was?
Number
This
1.
man won the Heisman and was on a walk-on twice.
Kyler Murray.
A walk on twice. Cam
Yes.
Newton.
Baker.
Baker Mayfield,
Cam Newton. Cam Newton was 2012.
2011.
Or 2011,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
So we have Baker in this draft class, Bradley Chubb, Minka, Josh Rosen, Calvin Ridley, DJ Moore, Lamar, and Josh Allen.
Jair Alexander, cornerback, Green Bay. I'm done.
Okay.
What was he worth?
Was worth 3 points, so you got 6 from that, please.
Can I guess his college?
Sure.
Bama.
No.
Thank God.
It was an ACC school, which means nothing to you.
Man,
University of-
Mississippi State.
Nope.
You want to guess?
It's probably Florida State
He went
or
to
Clemson.
Louisville.
Oh.
I mean, I thought it was a Packers fan.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
They were in the same draft class, but Jair went like 13 spots higher.
I'm ready, I guess.
Okay.
I have Rashad Penny,
Yes. What's he do?
running back,
Yes.
Seahawks.
Yes.
Not a single clue for the college. He says to me some type of red and white school.
Yes.
I'm going to say Bama.
The
No, I don't
school
think
he
it was a
went
big
to
school.
made a deep run into the March Madness last year.
Texas Tech.
Were they a 5 seed?
They were a 4 seed, I think, last year.
San Diego State.
He went to San Diego State University.
Man, you got a
Big
brain on you.
me.
You got a
He
brain
was
on you.
27th overall. Okay, Mink, you're up.
Memorize bracket.
Is Mink going to sweep the board here?
I hope so.
He's got Sam Darnold. What's he do?
Quarterback.
Yes.
Jets drafted him,
Yes.
and he came from USC.
Yes. And what pick was he?
I'm hoping the 3rd.
Mink has officially swept the board.
Finally.
He gets 9 points for that.
I
4
needed
times
that.
2 plus a point. So that tightens the score up. Going into Final Jeopardy, Carson has 9, 13, 26. He has 36 points.
Let's go.
Mink's got 17, 21, 30.
I can't see it, so
Mink's got 30 points,
I should have guessed that 10th overall on Eli Apple. I'm still
and Cletus has 10.
Bringing it in for the dumb
So,
team.
Cletus can still win this game. We're going to overtime. So everyone write down your wager. Don't let anyone see it. And then we're going to reveal it before Final Jeopardy. Alrighty, so everyone write down your wager. Again, Carson has 36, Mink has 30, and Cletus has 10.
I'll
And
remind
I'm going to tell you right now, these guys are all people I've heard of, but I don't know if I can tell you everything about them.
And what do we have to do? We have to get at
Yeah.
least 2 right.
Was it 2 or 3? See, this
3.
this time,
3.
it was 3.
3 out of 4.
5.
There's 5. You have to give me either the year they were drafted, what pick they were, the college, the team that drafted them, or position. And you get to guess all 5 things without worrying about it. You have to get 3 of them right though.
I'm gonna wager.
Wager whatever you guys feel like is appropriate. Okay, I got Cletus. Cletus, why would you do that?
What else would I wager? I wonder.
I wager 0.
The closest person I'm to is 20 points ahead.
Well, these two are going to knock each other out probably because they're going to have to wager something significant.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Because they probably both think that they're going to miss. So Carson's probably betting 1.
3 of 5. I mean,
Carson might even be betting 0. Actually, he might be taking a line. He's betting 50.
it would be tough to get 3 out of 5 for any of these guys. I'd be completely honest. I mean, it's
Oh,
definitely.
in that case, Carson, you might want to bet 1 or
There's a
0.
couple people you could probably get 3. Cletus, there's
How
no.
many points? You said Mink has 21 points or 20?
Mink has 30. You have 36.
All right.
Cletus has 10 if you're concerned about him.
I'm coming up. I'm on
The
the up
max he
and
can
up.
get is 20. So you should have bid 15. So you can't lose to Cletus.
All right. I have my wager. It's a big one.
Cletus has his wager. You got your wager, Mink?
Yep.
All right, reveal. Cletus is bidding 10. Here he told me. 8.
25.
Oh, jeez. Carson's bidding 25.
Oh, you made sure that.
You might lose them.
Yeah, Mink would have maxed out at, what do you have? 30? He would have maxed out at 60. It's supposed to be at 61. So.
Alrighty, so
I wanted to leave it in my own hands. I didn't want to put it in someone else's.
Cletus, 1 through 5. What would you like to?
3.
You get C.J. Mosley.
Who?
That was one of the easier ones.
On second thought, I should definitely not have.
Okay,
I'm not realizing that even him, who I know very well, I can only get 2 of.
you get who drafted him in a position, and you're taking a shot in the dark with the other 3.
Yeah, the other.
Okay, Mink,
But that's the easy one.
1, 2, 4, 5.
4.
Laquan Treadwell.
Oh, I could do him.
At
See,
least you don't have them.
he's
Yeah.
another easy one.
All right, Isaac. What numbers are taken?
3 and 4 are taken.
Give me my trusty number 2.
That is the best pick you could have made.
Let's go.
Rashad Perriman.
Say that again.
Rashad
Brashad.
Perriman.
That's the
I
only
feel
one.
like I remember him.
You should. You guys passed on a guy named Colton Miller. Anyone know what he does?
No.
He sounds like an offensive lineman.
He is an offensive lineman. Anyone want to guess the team?
Cowboys? Colts?
The Raiders.
Hmm.
Offensive tackle,
him.
UCLA. I'm not going to tell you what year he was drafted. You guys can start doing some,
So
That's
counting
Are
out
you giving us
cards.
the division for the college?
I can give you guys each one hint if you guys would agree to it.
Deal.
Yep.
Do we get to pick our hint?
No, you guys get the pink. I'll give you guys each your. What hit do you want, please?
No, like pick your hint, like for say position, you could say offense or defense,
Okay, yeah.
or like so
I did talk about that. So you can pick your hint. So you
Pick
can
your hint.
say, and ask if he's offense or defense. If he was picked from 21 to 10, 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 32.
Gotcha.
Or you can choose the conference he went to, and that's basically it.
All right.
Cletus, what hit would you like?
Offense or defense?
For who'd you have?
Number 3, I don't remember his name.
C.J. Mosley. He plays defense.
Okay, cornerback.
Damn it! Keep thinking over there.
No, well, I gotta keep going.
All right. What do you do?
Jets.
Close. He did get traded to the Jets.
Damn it! I could have sworn I remembered a
He
Mosley.
did play for the Jets.
Ohio State.
No. Central Florida.
29.
I mean, no. He went to Bama.
29 overall.
Wait, who'd you guess? Ohio
Mosley.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Bama.
The one time you guess you always say.
What?
It's Bama, you always
29 overall.
No. And
What was he?
I can't tell you that because
Oh.
I know.
2015.
No. All right. What hint would you like, Carson?
Oh, I have to do it now.
I gotta go fly a kite in the
Mink,
thunderstorm.
okay, Mink. What hint do you guys want? You guys can choose your hint. You guys can think about it. You guys need to choose the conference, offense, defense, what conference they got drafted in, the AFC or the NFC, or 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 32. Think about what you take a minute and think. If you know it's Trevor Lawrence and he got drafted by so and so, but you don't know where he went.
So what's the hint with the years have to do with?
I can't give you. I can't.
Okay.
The years either 2014 through 2018.
So give me.
You gotta think about this strategically, Carson.
Yeah, I know.
Mink, you know what you're gonna take as a hint?
Yeah.
What are you gonna take as a hint?
What conference did they get drafted to?
Who do you have?
Laquan Treadwell.
He was drafted by an NFC team.
Oh, I thought we were getting like the divisions.
No. Okay, hell no, I can't.
So
I mean, it's between you two. If you want the division, I'll tell you the division. Too.
no.
That only benefit Mink.
Actually, you can give it to him because that's fine.
The North.
If he gets it, I get it.
Well, I just told him the North, so you get it too. Who's your guy?
Wait, can I actually not choose that and choose college instead and still get that?
No, but he gets college then too.
Like the
He gets college conference then.
Okay, he can have it if I can have it.
Okay. You're in the SEC.
Okay.
Brashad Perriman.
He is in. He was drafted by an AFC North team.
And mine was NFC North.
Yeah.
AFC North. Oh, that throws a. Okay.
I'm looking up the conference.
Oh, that means it's
Mine was SEC.
It very well could be.
AFC North. Oh man.
As of right now, they are in the Big 12, but in the year, whatever the year he was. Oh shoot! I better find out what year, like what conference he was in at that point.
Okay, it probably doesn't make a difference for me, but I appreciate it. I know that he was quite a stud coming out of college. Sounds like Eugene's here.
Yeah.
So did this just change?
They were
this year.
They were in the American Conference before this.
The hell is that?
I know a few schools in there.
Well, this team's no longer there because they're in the Big 12 now.
I don't know. That could help you.
I don't. Big 12 is like the only one that I don't know.
You got this thing.
Don't think Big 12. Think. I'm not gonna give you a hint, but
I know it's school.
It's not a stereotypical Big 12 school. It's somewhere way nowhere near it. All right, Mike. You want to go with Laquan?
Sure. Yep.
What do you know about Laquan?
Not much at all. I'm gonna guess that. First of all, he's a defensive lineman.
No, he plays wide receiver.
Shit. Okay. Drafted in 2015.
Nope.
Was he drafted?
Not by the Bears.
Okay. Packers.
Nope.
Was he from Georgia?
No.
Was he 12th overall?
No. He went over 5.
Okay, so wide receiver.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings.
Yes.
Number 8 overall.
Nope.
Damn.
It was an SEC.
Did he say Georgia?
Yeah, he gets Georgia, and that's an SEC.
Then I will go with Bama.
No.
No, yours is American Conference.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to guess yours.
Oh.
And
Like I don't know.
as for the year, like 2017.
2016. I shouldn't have told you that.
I almost switched it to that.
Alrighty, so you have who do you have? Perriman. All right, what's Perriman do?
How long did
Wide
that
receiver.
take you, Carson?
He is wide receiver. Who did he get drafted by?
I'm pretty sure it was the Jets.
In the AFC North?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your answer.
Is that not the NFC North?
AFC North is Steelers, Browns, Bengals.
Ravens.
Oh, is that NFC North?
That's
N-
AFC.
Jets are
No.
AFC East.
Yeah. Jets are AFC. You got that right.
Well, you missed that.
Well,
At least I know. I might not know colleges, but at least I know divisions.
What else is there?
I don't know divisions. If you tell me a team, I can tell you what division they're in, but I can't tell you divisions that teams are in.
All right, Chargers.
Okay, be quiet, please. We're trying to finish this
Chargers
game.
is the AFC West.
That's
Hey,
good.
good job.
All right, so you have to either tell me the college, what position, or the year. You have to get 2 of them right.
Okay, well, the year is 2017.
No.
Well, spot. I'm about to go 2 for 2.
If you get this right, I'll be shocked.
American Conference. Give me Boise.
I got to guess.
Go ahead.
Cincy.
No. Guess what pick he was?
I know it. It's
9.
dog shit state.
26th overall to Central Florida, and the year was 2015. Thanks for playing.
Browns.
The number was me,
To the Browns.
the Ravens.
Man, he
Rashad
still
Perriman?
wouldn't have gotten it right.
All these
You know where you
people
fact check
took
them?
up so much time on our
I don't
show.
want to see what he looks like, so I must be envisioning the wrong guy.
Alrighty, so moving on.
I
What's
thought he was
next?
on the Bucks.
Oh, I guess.
Apparently, Nick.
No, I
Oh,
got
no.
my gem of the draft.
Who the hell is that guy?
We got to do Jared's gem of the draft. So who we got, Jared? Who's your
Are you
gem
on
that
Microsoft
you'd love to
Edge?
buy a ring for?
All right.
Don't talk about Microsoft Edge. We're talking about gem of the draft.
Are you on No, hold on. Are you on Microsoft Edge?
Cleus, Penn State runs everything Microsoft, so I wanted to keep it uniform because when you go to a new Microsoft page, you can click these tiles over here, and then it has all the apps right there. So I just wanted to keep it all the same for Penn State.
I hope the comments flame you for running Microsoft
You know
Edge.
what? I hope they do too, and I will say I deserve it. But as soon as I graduate, then I will switch to Google Chrome.
To Firefox.
Gem of the draft.
Gem of the draft. All right. So first week we had John Plumlee. Second week we had what's his name? Braylon Allen. This week we got a wide receiver, and I feel like this is probably the most obvious gem of the draft.
Give me Malachi Corley.
That is not it.
Give me Maserati Marv.
Hey, Christian's little brother.
He is a star of the draft, and yes, you can, Isaac.
Wait, you say he's a star of the draft?
No, I'm
Gem.
Maserati.
Oh,
It's-
Jim
Yeah,
Star.
Marv is definitely gem, but this why is just a little bit of a
Sleeper.
sleeper. Yeah, and it's Luke McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah, dude. I saw him. Yeah.
Saw him.
I'm excited for this one.
I saw the Steelers brought him in.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know
Yep.
that. Luke McCaffrey, born April 2nd, 2001. Just had a birthday. Turned 23. But he's 6'2", 198 pounds, and he might be the most obvious gem of the draft for the wide receiver class. Son of Ed McCaffrey, who played wide receiver for the Giants, 49ers, where he won a Super Bowl, and most famously for the Broncos, where he won 2 Super Bowls, and he obviously has an NFL stud brother, Christian McCaffrey. He went to Nebraska in 2019. He was actually the quarterback. He saw a little bit of time, but not very much. He was a redshirt, and most redshirts don't even play. So the fact that he saw the field was actually kind of crazy. 2020, second season at Nebraska, was also quarterback. Nothing special, and ultimately decided to transfer to Rice. In his third season, still played quarterback, but he was not putting up great stats. They were fairly good, but you would have thought that looking at the stat line, he played like 4 games instead of like 12.
That's
So,
embarrassing.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Like they were like, okay, these for the number of passing yards that you have and attempts, that makes sense, but this is a whole season's worth. Doesn't
then
add up.
Then they looked at his relatives and was like, "We're here at the wrong position, pal."
Actually, 2 of his brothers. So there's 4 McCaffrey brothers.
Are they sisters?
I don't think so.
They would be hot
They
if
would be.
if they did.
You know, I'm just now realizing that the AFC North is the Steelers division.
We told you that.
I know, but it didn't comprehend in me for.
You lose all arguments about Sam Howell now.
I thought I was the one drinking this podcast.
Anyway, yeah, so there's 4 McCaffrey brothers. Christian is a running back, always has been. There's 2 other ones. I can't even think of their names right now. But they both played quarterback, but never made it to the NFL. One was at Michigan for a short time, and then the other one's actually he's a coach, like an assistant coach for the Miami Dolphins. But anyway, back to Luke. In 2022, he finally got switched positions to wide receiver, and that's where he found his groove. In his first season at wide receiver, he had 58 catches for 723 yards and 6 touchdowns, as well as 148 rushing yards and a touchdown. In 2023, he had 71 receptions for 992 yards and 13 touchdowns. Also rushed 15 times for 117 yards. So he really found his groove in 2023. At the Combine, he ran a 4.47 40-yard dash, which is slightly faster than his brother. His shuttle time was 4.02. His 3-cone was 6.7 seconds. And his vertical jump was 36 inches and broad jump 10 feet 1 inch. So pretty
Did he do
athletic.
bench press?
He did not bench.
Dang wide receivers
Yep.
opting out of it.
Did not bench.
Other than DK Metcalf. I'm all hopped up on steroids. I may as well use it.
He's like Mason there.
Some strengths for this kid.
His last name.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's one of his strengths.
That is a strength.
That is a major
That
strength.
is a strength.
That's like Bronny James's strength.
Yeah. Or George Bush's strength.
Yeah.
So he's really excelling at the wide receiver position.
Hunter Biden's strength, too.
Okay.
His strength is cocaine. It fuels him.
He's really excelling at the wide receiver position. Scouts feel he has a very high ceiling for him there. His route running has shown a lot of improvement over the last part of the season. So he can get it, and he can also get up to his top speed very quickly, which makes him good in the open field and helps him break away from the defense. He does not drop easy catches and also makes some great one-handed catches. Those are the first things you're going to see on his highlight is like 3 one-handed catches.
So we'll have 2 George Pickens on the fields if
If the
Steelers
go
draft
get
them.
Something tells me that their attitudes and personalities are like a little bit different. Different demeanors.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be wearing a shiesty whenever he gets drafted.
Gets drafted.
Yeah, I don't think that will happen. No.
Flip up.
Also, he knows what it's going to take to make it in the NFL. His dad played in the NFL. His brother is successful in the NFL.
It's the GOAT in the NFL.
Yeah, and he's also seen his brothers not do well, so he has to do something that they do. That they haven't. That they do. But
They do.
he obviously has more talent than them, I think. But some of his weaknesses, I think some of these are just bullshit because somebody just felt like they had to give this guy weaknesses. Getting
Women.
No, I don't think he struggled with that.
Drop your mic. Yeah, that's
You struggle with women, Cletus.
they're scary.
All right, sorry, Mick.
Anyway, his weaknesses: getting in and out of breaks quicker. We love this guy's top speed, and he's good in the open field, but he's not in and out of breaks fast enough. Adjusting to deep throws from the QB, I don't understand that at all because he's good at making one-handed catches. I don't know if it's just a problem tracking the ball or getting back to the quarterback in a scramble drill or something like that. Movement is more of one speed rather than sudden and shifty.
Got one speed, and this is it.
We complimented his breakaway speed, but he can't shift well, so
Yeah, that doesn't make
Do you need a
sense.
new transmission?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
And he needs to. I just wrote this as a weakness. He needs to wear his helmet tighter because he gets hit and the helmet goes flying off. So tighten those straps up, buddy.
And that's one thing I can say about George Pickens is his helmet never flies off. He always just takes it
He
off.
takes it
and
off and goes.
I'm a stallion.
So yeah, I think that all these weaknesses are just kind of dumb and just contradicting because you like one thing about them, they're not going to have the opposite. So you can't have everything in a guy. If you could, that'd be awesome. But I think the NFL will develop some of these things when he gets there because just the jump of level of competitiveness will make him have to adjust and get better.
They could play Wildcat plays with him too, since he played quarterback.
Yeah, he did play quarterback for like all of high school and 3 years in college.
Yeah,
Do you realize a Wildcat doesn't work, Cletus?
it has worked a lot of times.
Or they
Only,
can just
only
do
for
like
Derrick Henry.
a lateral or something.
Derrick Henry didn't even play quarterback. He played Steph Curry. He shot a 3-pointer
Yeah.
over the line.
Actually, it was a floater. Yeah. Do you guys remember Antoine Randall on the Steelers?
Yes.
He was a former quarterback, and we used him a lot on like backwards passes.
Yes, he threw a touchdown in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Hines Ward caught it.
Good for him.
Fun facts with these guys.
Steelers
These guys.
history.
It was
there.
about a week ago that I saw on Instagram that they brought him in to
It's a
look at him. I was like, who the hell is this guy? I like didn't even know that he was a person. And I was like, McCaffrey. And I read the description and it said, yeah, Christian McCaffrey's brother brought into the Steelers facility. I was like, oh shit. I can mess with that.
Yeah. We like the name. So yeah, that's the reason that he's gonna probably get a chance in the NFL is one because of his name. But there's usually around 30 wide receivers taken in every draft, give or take a few. And right now he's ranked at 26th, so he's probably likely to go. Someone will likely give him a shot because of all of his college accomplishments and the fact that he's a McCaffrey. His dad and brother, both NFL stars. So I hope this guy does well because football is family. Equals together. So that's where he's getting his chance. But he's been compared to Romeo Dobbs.
My guy.
Yep.
I just traded.
All right, I don't like him anymore.
And Puka Nacua.
I
like him again.
I love him again.
The similarities between those two guys with his style of play and capabilities, my prediction is he gets taken in the 5th round.
That was well orchestrated, Jared.
Very
Thank you.
nice.
Nice job.
Let's head to apparently Patriots owner Robert Kraft warned Falcons owner Arthur Blank to quote not trust Bill Belichick when the Falcons were interviewing Belichick for their head coach vacancy this offseason per Jay Fowler ESPN. And Bill Belichick will co-host on the Pat McAfee show for their 2024 NFL Draft live show. And this is a great secondary option to watch right behind the Last Stop Sports Talk live stream for the NFL
I
Draft.
think that's defamation of character.
I saw him. He was on it today or yesterday, one of the two. But yeah, he was on it.
No, I'm saying like defamation of character, like Robert Kraft calling, like you know, like
You shouldn't
when-
hire this guy. You only
yeah.
chance-
When people call me about like, hey, did this Clayton Smith work for you at Farm Family Campground? I'm like, yeah, he was terrible. I can't say that even if he was
Why
Asshole.
aren't you allowed to say that?
because that's a legit law. Like they come back against you and charge you with defamation of character.
Okay, so if you
I don't
call,
know. Hold on. I don't know if it's defamation of character, but there's some law you can't say that he was crappy. The worst thing you can say is like, yeah, he worked here.
so if what's even the point of them contacting you then if they know
To
that?
see if you worked there or she worked there.
Oh, okay.
To prove their work history, but then they say, "Oh, was he or she a good worker?" Then and they weren't. I'm like, "Yeah, they worked here."
It's got.
I've had them call me before about not Cletus.
I was gonna say it's got to be different though for the NFL because you're still in the same company. You're still getting paid through the same overhead. So it'd be like going from one job site to the other job site. You can still talk to the same organization.
That is an interesting way to think about it.
I mean, it's the right way to think about it because you're under the same overhead.
I don't know what the rules are, but I can see where your point would come from.
Yeah,
I see your point.
it'd be like Shell Oil Company. This manager wants to go to the other branch. The branch talks to the other branch, like, yeah, this guy's not that good. You don't want him over there. Your operation's a lot bigger. He can't handle that. Like that's what pretty much what happened.
But at the same time, these teams are competing against each other. So it's like, is he really just trying to not?
Well, that's part of the game. That's part of the Omar Khan.
The con man.
That's part of the con.
Tom Brady says he wouldn't be opposed to playing again if a team gives him a call in an emergency situation later in the season via Vic Blends.
He's Aaron Rodgering. He's trying to get the attention on him. I don't think he will.
Yeah, I saw this interview thing. They're just joking around, and he was like, "Yeah, if someone gets injured late in the season and they need someone to hop in for the postseason or whatever, then
He would have done that this year because so many starters were injured. He definitely would have done this year.
Yeah.
I think he was down. I think he's being serious.
No,
I'd love it. He'd come out
Oh,
of
I'd
the
love
booth
to
and
see
run
it.
onto the field.
I'd love to see it.
Dude,
but
this
it's not.
man is no longer married. His kids are getting older, like they're entering teenage years. So they don't want anything to do with dad. Okay, what else is he gonna do? He has the
Fox.
Fox can wait. Fox waited 2 years. They wait another 2 years.
He could go find a attractive woman to stay the night with.
That doesn't excite him like it excites us, Cleve. Well, it doesn't excite you because
He
it
gets
doesn't
more
excite
excited
you
by
in a
football
relationship.
than
It doesn't excite me. It might excite Carson because he actually talks to girls that's not in a committed relationship. But all I'm saying is, I think Tom Brady values putting another ring on his finger and not a wedding ring, but a Super Bowl ring.
I feel like he doesn't really care about that much. His balls are depleted from that.
No, he's going to be calling the Jets game, and Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, God forbid. But he's going to run out of the booth, down to the locker room, throw on some pads, and out onto the field,
I actually
and take him on a game-winning drive.
I can see him getting with Los Angeles, actually. The Rams. Stafford gets hurt. They didn't draft anyone. They're in a win-now situation.
yeah, he said he was doing all the same workouts and regime and diet and everything.
Well, it's just in his blood at this point.
Yeah.
It's like Tiger Woods.
If he
he's
ate
gonna
something else, he'd shit in his pants.
Look,
Just go right through him.
the All-Star like the top tier athletes, like Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, LeBron James, people like that, they're going to keep that same regime their entire life just because it's in their blood. They're freaks of nature.
Tom Brady is still on this earth a top 32 quarterback in the world.
Yes.
So there's no.
He'll be like that until probably about 55 years old. But
I don't know about 55, probably 50. There's no way in God's earth he can't come out and play.
See, I don't know if he's still top 32.
Well, he's what, 46 right now?
45, 46.
I think he retired at 44.
He hasn't
Is
played.
he better than Aiden O'Connell?
Yes.
Aiden O'Connell's top 32 right now.
Technically speaking, yeah.
Aiden O'Connell, I don't even think is the worst in the league.
I don't know.
Might be Daniel Jones.
Because
I hate Daniel Jones so much.
he hasn't played for 2 years, and that's really worth something.
Brady's not going to take a hit.
It is, but whenever you play the same game for 22 years, it gets ingrained in your memory.
Okay.
Well, I'm not even worried about the physical attributes. His mind is so great. He understands football a lot better than most of these quarterbacks.
He's a football genius.
Could
He is the good.
Tom Brady go to the Raiders and do better than Aiden O'Connell did?
Yes.
See, that's my argument.
Probably.
The
He's
thing-
Devontae Adams.
The thing is, he's always used to having a stud defense behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
So he'd want to go to a team that has a top 10 defense. Otherwise, he wouldn't come off the couch.
What about
That's
Seattle?
why.
What about Seattle's good fit? Do you know Sam both sucked this year? They call Tom Brady up. They have a loaded defense, and they have good receivers. They have good weapons.
I don't think they're enough of a contender for him to go there.
He would probably. He'd also look at the offensive line because he's old and fragile. So,
Yeah.
but I honestly think it's just a bunch of bullshit, anyways, just to get the attention to Fox Sports and all this. It's just attention based.
Jared Goff is expected to receive a contract extension worth $45 to $50 million annually per Jay Fowler, ESPN.
You just purr like a cat.
Goff is entering the final year of his contract, and the Lions intend to reward him. Isaac, you're a contract guy. Is this a good price? Too high? Too low for Goff?
Way too high.
I think it's way too high, but I'm happy for
I think
him.
everyone can agree with that. Like, yeah, you want to reward the guy, but how about you reward him with like off-field or on-field incentives? How about that?
I would say the max he's worth a year is 38 to 40 million.
I was going to say 37.
There's
to
some
40.
quarterback that just got paid like 45 to 50 range.
Daniel Jones.
No,
Baker Mayfield. No.
He didn't get 45.
that was high 30s, right? Or
Yeah, that was high
30s.
30s. That
I
was
mean,
like
Kyler Murray's
37.
making that range. Dak's
There was
making
someone
that
that just
range.
got paid that, and I can't remember who it was.
Recently? Like this offseason?
Fairly recent.
Or like last offseason? Kirk Cousins?
Oh, yeah. How much is he making a year?
Kirk Cousins is a lot better than Jared. Well,
Kirk Cousins is making.
it's 4 years, 180 million.
You can also look up Jared Goff's
That's
girlfriend while you're
45
at it.
Yeah. So,
4-year, 180 million. Yeah, you were right.
so is Jared Goff better than Kirk Cousins? That's pretty much
I think you're splitting hairs.
I would say yes.
He's won more playoff games.
I would say yes.
You're splitting hairs.
He's a lot more proven.
I would say Jared Goff is better, yeah.
I would put him probably 2 steps above him. Like
Yeah.
like 2 people above him.
2 tiers?
People. Not
And-
tiers.
Where would you rank Jared Goff in the NFL?
In tiers or
No,
people?
what number overall?
11 or 10. And I'd rate Kirk Cousins probably 13 or 14.
Yeah, so people weren't really boo-hooing about Kirk Cousins' contract, so I think this is also a good price range for Jared Goff.
I hope he gets it. That's less people that the Detroit Lions can get.
I hope Jordan Love gets the bag as well.
Yeah, that was
Jordan Love's a lot more mobile though in his own uprising.
Jordan
Jared
Love,
Goff plateaued.
Jordan Love getting the bag would completely screw the Packers franchise.
Yeah, because they're paying everyone else too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
they're paying, Christian Watson a couple $100,000, paying Romeo Dobbs a couple $100,000, they're paying every
Jair.
They're only paying their defense.
Yeah, which it wasn't really that good last year.
I saw they want to pay Jordan Love top 10 quarterback salary,
Yeah.
which I don't know what that price range is, but
It's like 35
He's
million.
probably worth it because he's probably a top 10 quarterback.
He
I
probably
would say, yeah.
I'd say
He's gonna get 45 to 50 million a year.
Ugh.
Cletus, you can look up his fiance,
I'll do that.
There's 5 quarterbacks making 50 plus
Kristen-
million a year.
Kristen Harper.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 5 quarterbacks making over 50 million a year. Kyler, Justin Herbert, Mahomes, Dak. I mean, Jalen Hurts probably, Herbert, Josh Allen. I mean, there's a lot of guys making well over $50 million a year.
Twice.
Yeah, I said Herbert, Dak, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts.
Herbert.
I said Herbert, guys. Darn it. Screw off.
I don't have a problem paying Jordan Love. Herbert gets paid above that as well.
Yeah, Herbert does.
I don't have
I'm telling you, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's making 50 plus.
Jordan
Mahomes.
loves winning off the field.
Jordan Love is not.
Jared Goff.
Oh, Jared Goff.
Yeah, Jordan Love's not.
I see a picture with her.
So I don't have a problem paying Jordan Love, just not this year. I say you let him prove himself again this year, and then you pay him if he deserves it.
Well, we'll see if that's what they do. But back to the news.
We'll see. We'll see what the Brian Goose does. Titans offensive coordinator Nick Foles on Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears said, "We see it 1A, 1B, and they're both just going to play a ton, get a lot of carries, and let them roll via Coach Speak Index."
Good for them.
Tony Pollard should be a lot better than Tajay Spears.
Tajay Spears was pretty good last year. Pretty dang
He
good.
ruined their end of their season.
I think it was more Will Levis.
That too.
Anyways,
I think it's more like the Bengals haven't spoken with franchise tag wide receiver T. Higgins since his trade request last month. Isn't that crazy?
They said,
yeah,
we're kicking you to the back.
Like he snapped. It's like when someone Snapchats you. You see they Snapchat you're like, yeah, you really just don't.
You leave it undelivered months.
Yeah, because guys just don't want to respond to you.
it's the half swipe.
Yeah, you have swiped the text like, I'm mad at you. Blah 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 blah. That's what's happening with T. Higgins.
Yeah, T. Higgins said that he expects to play for Cincinnati when he was at like his little children's camp thing, and I watched the video and I just kind of took it as it was a happy event and he didn't want to like make anyone sad, and also he didn't want to burn any bridges. So in case like he doesn't get traded, he didn't want to say that he expected to get traded, and then he
All
stuck
these
playing.
little kids wearing T. Higgins Bengals
Cincinnati.
jerseys.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not playing here next year.
No, I can respect.
You waste your money, kids.
I can respect him though. He's not like going out of his way to be like, I really want to get traded. I don't want to be here. Stuff like that. He's trying to be kind with it.
Isn't he the
He's
one
like-
that killed DeMar Hamlin, though?
No,
I thought so.
I thought it was Tyler Boyd.
I thought it was T. Higgins.
I think it was T. Higgins.
I don't know.
That's why they haven't paid him yet.
He's a really humble guy though. So.
Yeah, but he's being passive aggressive. It's better than being like Antonio Brown.
CTSPN.
No, well, okay, it's not as good as being Antonio Brown.
There's going to be a plan to get those guys all involved. This is Falcons head coach Raheem Morris, particularly Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
He'll be a focal point of what we want to do.
Hell yeah.
He might actually be top 10 tight end in fantasy this year.
He's got an outside chance.
Top 10 ain't hard.
I'm
Well,
so excited.
whenever you had Arthur Smith as head
He's-
coach, it is
he's-
hard.
He's keeping his number, though, number 8. Because the way that
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins wanted it, and Kyle Pitts was willing to give it to him, but the NFL
Said no.
told Kirk Cousins that if he wanted number 8, he had to buy every Kyle Pitts jersey, which was like over $1 million.
That's what happened with
That's so stupid.
That's what happened with LeBron James a couple years ago when he AD got traded to the Lakers. He was 23 in New Orleans. LeBron's like, you can have 23. Like, I'll go to 6. And then NBA's like, no, you got to buy all these jerseys that say James 23. And LeBron's like, AD, you're going to 3.
And
That's-
didn't James switch to 6 anyway?
No, he's still 23.
Yeah,
He
the
wasn't-
organizations are way too money hungry for how much money they make. They suck it from their players rather than the people watching, which are the people that. I'm one of the
You're
people.
saying they should suck it from the people watching?
Yes,
I think they should suck it
because
from
that's
us.
the audience. That's where the income comes from.
So you think they should?
Why would you bring it from the people that are working for you?
Them sucking more money from us looks like them having more games on only Peacock and only Prime and.
Yeah, we had that debate once.
But what we agreed about it from a business perspective.
Yeah,
You make
I
a
don't
shit
like
ton of
it, but having a game in Brazil. Anyways,
I don't know. It's all gray area.
yeah. GM Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah declined to answer how many franchise quarterbacks are on the Vikings board, and Minnesota has picks 11 and 23 in the NFL draft.
They're getting 2.
They
Because
have
they 2 quarterbacks.
One of them's gonna work,
Hey, we have Sam Darnold, too.
and then later they're gonna take Desmond Ritter.
No, Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, I was
They're
like,
the
what?
same,
I was like,
same
what?
name.
same looking. They look the same.
They do. Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
They have that
Different
like
school.
curly fro thing.
That's your type of guy.
Curly faux hawk, I think.
Light
it's called.
skin with a little Q-tip.
Yeah, I'll probably love
I
him.
thought he was like Hawaiian.
Doesn't
Uh,
matter.
He doesn't really look light skin. He looks like
Nah, I think he's light skin.
he must be a light skin. He must be a quarter skin.
He is a quarterback.
He's not from Hawaii and going to Cincinnati. I know that much.
Okay, well, what else we got for news?
Commanders hosted quarterbacks Jaden Daniels, Drake May, JJ McCarthy, and Michael Penix all together Tuesday night per Albert Breer.
Actually,
All
Colin
together.
Coward reported on this too. There's like 16 guys there. Actually, they had everyone and their mother there. They took the Top Golf.
What the hell?
Yeah,
The Commanders,
yeah. The Commanders took all these people to Top
they're
Golf.
just burning money.
I'm like, I want to be a prospect, and you take me to Top Golf. And Colin's like, can't go wrong with Top Golf. I'm like, well, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
Until one of these guys falls off the thing and
Yeah.
They're
ends
gonna
their
drop
career.
them based off their swing. That's what they're doing.
Hey, apparently Drake May is a good golfer.
He's a stallion.
He looks like a good
Maybe
golfer.
they'll pick him.
Stallion. With the 2024 NFL Draft just 8 days away, there are rumors swirling around about each of the top 7 quarterbacks. I'm going to try to go through them quicker than they're laid out here. So, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported that Caleb Williams was most often compared to Aaron Rodgers. I'm guessing mostly because of his quick release and
Arrogance.
yeah, that as well.
Gotta respect Eric.
One scout said that he makes, quote, holy shit throws on a regular basis. An AFC scout graded Drake Ay's arm strength as 7 out of 10, noting it's good but not that good, comparing it to guys like Josh Allen and Justin Herbert, saying it is worse. One NFL exec said that Jaden Daniels is a better passer than Lamar Jackson coming out of college. Daniels played 190 to 200 pounds his whole career, and he takes shots. This year he played more from the pocket, which helps him. Better throw than Lamar coming out, and it's not close. He can do read option and mobility stuff too. Now, all this stuff is pretty much exactly the stuff that I said on the Draft Brothers videos that we recorded, so if you guys haven't watched those, go check those out, because I guess we're pretty much scout. But I guess it's pretty easy to see, because it seems like everybody's seeing it. What you're seeing now is the coaches and coordinators are more involved in the draft process, and they are realizing, shit, he's a pro already. That's a quote. Talking about JJ McCarthy, and he showed more arm strength at his pro day than I thought. Falling into the Zach Wilson trap. What else do we got here? Jeremy Fowler and other NFL scouts and execs have compared Michael Penix to Tua with a better arm, which is also
Meaning right-handed.
yeah, which is also the same comp that I made on the Draft Brothers analysis. I just think that, well, they're both lefties. They both have,
They're both lefties?
yeah,
Yeah.
both,
That's why they're doing it then.
yeah, both have an injury report or injury history.
Yeah.
Both get the ball out quick. Both need a good system to succeed, but if they have a good system, they're accurate and they can run the system well.
Except Penix can throw the ball way further than Tua.
Yeah, further and better.
Yeah.
Once again, I only have to
They're probably the same age, too.
probably, yeah. I don't have to stand up for Tua because he's on my dynasty team, so I'm trying to will it into existence.
It's not going to happen.
He's going to get a contract.
Shut up.
I don't think he should.
It's a backup.
No, he's going to get a contract to be the starter of the Dolphins. I don't think he should, but it's going to happen.
Please, who makes the worst trade offers in the league? That guy.
Cletus. It is Cletus.
No,
It's
it's
not even close.
We should have a debate on that. Who makes worse trade offers?
Okay, we'll do it right now.
You both sent me a trade. Carson, you sent me a trade the other
Yeah, what
week.
do you think about that?
I can't even remember what it was. But Cletus, you should send me one, too, and I'll compare whose is better.
Yeah, Cletus.
I think I'm done trading after my dub of a trade.
Who'd you beat on the trade?
Tyler McCracken.
You gave up one player for who?
Kyler Murray. Oh, shoot. Who was it?
He gave up CMC for Kyler Murray, the 110.
1 of 10.
First round,
No,
10th overall.
110. Yeah,
Yeah.
first round, 10th overall.
Or 10.
Gus Edwards, and one other piece.
One other good piece.
I don't think it was that good. But anyways, Cletus definitely won the trade. Mink, so the trade I sent you was
I'll look at it.
I'm looking right now at. I'm not looking at that, obviously.
You can't see mine.
it was Amon-Ra St. Brown
Yeah, for like
for
a bunch of crap.
All right, so
a bunch of crap.
to all our
Tua, a first rounder, and somebody else.
Hold on. To all of our listeners, the trade between Cletus and Tyler, Cletus received Gus Edwards, Kyler Murray, Najee Harris, and the 10th overall pick in this upcoming draft, which is we are a dynasty. And Tyler received Christian McCaffrey and a late third rounder. So viewers take that as you will. But I think there's a clear winner of the draft.
Carson sent me. He wants to give up Tua, Elijah Mitchell, and next year's first-round pick, which probably will be pretty late in the draft.
Thank you.
And then for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I offered you more for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I can't even remember.
I will offer you Mike Evans and a running back for Amon-Ra.
Mike Evans got 2 years left.
I have 3 stud running backs.
Stud quarterbacks are hard to come by.
Who?
Stud quarterbacks.
And Tua is not one.
You ain't getting one of them there.
He's in one of the best offenses in the NFL.
All right, back to the podcast.
Yeah, one more piece of news here, or one more apparently. Jeremy Fowler noted that, quote, multiple coaches who interviewed Bo Nix said his interviews felt scripted and rehearsed, but he shines when he lets loose and shows personality. Another one said, coaches love him, knows football, coach's son, can talk it and walk it, can talk it up on the board, but when the lights come on and the picture changes, it's a little bit of a concern. And lastly, speaking to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, one offensive coach for an AFC team called Rattler, quote, one of the best pure throwers in this age class.
His ass is itchy.
Rattler could be the sleeper of the draft.
He was a super high recruit coming out of high school, and then just kind of fell off a little bit.
He could be.
He's bouncing back.
I bet you he has a better NFL career than that guy right there, Sam Howell.
Huh.
Joe Flacco? No way.
Joe Flacco. Flacco has a ring on his
It all depends on what team he goes to.
Oh, see, saying there's a chance.
Well, if he's a starter, he's going to fail terribly. But if he gets the chance to sit for
he's going to back up Aaron
If
Rodgers.
he gets to be a backup and then learn for 3 years.
Yeah, then he'll probably be pretty darn
And
good.
then get put into the right system where all of his wide receivers are wide open all the time,
Yes.
and he just hits them.
Yes.
Packers
And he
won't
has a
draft.
pretty decent defense behind him.
The Packers won't
With,
draft a
8 first-round picks.
The Packers,
on defense.
the Packers won't draft a first-round quarterback for at least another 6 years when Jordan Love has been in his prime.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I'm
think
good.
he
I got
hit-
another 10. Actually, we're going to draft some
I
guy
think
who
he
sit
hit.
for.
I think Jordan Love hit his prime this year.
That's a terrible take.
That's
think-
one of your better takes.
I think he hit it on the second half of this year.
You hit his pinnacle of his career. He already hit it. He's not going to get any better than the second half of this season, past season.
9
He
and
may
8.
have plateaued.
I'm-
Not a chance in hell.
Yep.
That's the
9 and 8.
dumbest take you've ever had.
I'm going to have to agree with Cletus here.
That is so stupid.
9 and 8 is the best he's ever going to
No, no, no.
That's not a quarterback stat.
That's not a quarterback stat.
Winning is a
His stats.
quarterback
No.
stat.
No, it's not. Okay.
How many of you guys see
okay.
for this year?
So winning isn't a quarterback stat.
Why are quarterbacks always drafted top of the
Why?
first
Why
round?
is JJ McCarthy the most winning quarterback in college football, but he's only the number 4 or 5 quarterback prospect?
Probably he didn't have to do anything.
Okay, so
crazy.
how do you win the games?
So the team won it.
College is a lot different than NFL, first of all. It's not like you... Hold on. J.J. McCarthy beat Penn State and didn't have to throw a ball in a single time in the second half. Tell me one freaking NFL team that they could have went into another stadium and not thrown the ball in the second half and won.
Okay, so
Name one. I'll wait.
Derrick Henry.
Freaking wait.
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry in his prime.
No.
Yes, he did that all the time.
They
He
still
led-
threw the ball.
He
They
led.
still threw the ball, Cletus.
He led them to a first-ranking team in the AFC.
And they lost in the first
Single-handed.
round.
Doesn't matter. He led them.
Ryan Tannehill had the
He won the most games in the AFC that year,
Ryan Tannehill had the best year of his career that
and
year.
it wasn't even that good.
it wasn't because of him.
30 touchdown passes.
You know why?
He's
Because,
a top 10 fantasy.
you know why? Because Derrick Henry was running all over teams.
It's pretty easy to be a good quarterback when the team's stacking the box so heavily every play.
So, would you rather be, Cletus, let me ask you something. Would you rather be Ryan Tannehill that year or Charlie Batch his whole career?
Charlie Batch, because you don't have to see the field.
He's
You're
got
a
a
loser.
point there.
Charlie Batch could never get hurt.
That's just
Never
terrible.
throw a pick.
Like, you guys hold it against Jordan Love. He's going to win MVP this year.
I don't disagree with you,
He's winning MVP this year.
but I do disagree with you saying that winning is a quarterback stat.
It is directly correlated to the quarterback.
It's directly correlated to the whole team, so I guess.
Okay, Mahomes' team around him is terrible. Can we all agree? Why
How
does
many
it win?
wins does Travis Kelce have?
Mahomes' defense was top
How many
3.
game-winning drives does Travis Kelce have?
Probably a good amount.
No, he has none. He has none. Patrick Mahomes has them all. That gets put into his stat category.
So the wide receivers catching the ball has nothing to do with it? Oh. Whenever they make a spectacular catch.
It doesn't get addressed.
I'll turn around right over you right now. What if I throw you the ball? It goes right to your freaking hands and it's an interception. It ain't on your ass. It's on my ass, you dumbass.
Well,
Yeah, but that's put into...
But what if you throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage 2 yards over there and he takes it to the house every play?
I don't disagree with that. That's what Tua does every single play. And that's why he doesn't deserve a
That's what
contract.
Patrick Mahomes did 50% of the time
I'll
last
put
year.
it this way.
The whole playoffs.
It's like you're a pitcher for a baseball team, and you suck. But your batting is really good. You give up 8 runs, but you guys score 9. You're still the winning pitcher if it happens in the correct innings.
Yeah, not because of you.
Not because of you.
So you're saying that...
But it still gets put onto that pitcher that he
Okay.
won the game.
Yeah,
So
but
wins
it's a good
shouldn't
thing
be-
that that's not stat in the NFL, then.
So wins shouldn't be...
compare it.
Wins should not be a pitcher start. That's why quality starts is a stat that you want to look at for pitchers.
That is true. But let me ask you something then, Cletus. So you think Mahomes let's put who's an average quarterback?
Baker Mayfield.
Put Baker Mayfield in the Kansas City Chiefs. They win the Super Bowl this year?
I'm going to say they get close.
Your ass is so itchy.
They would probably make the AFC title game.
Do they hoist the Lombardi like Mahomes does?
Wow. I don't think he's more skillful, but he's not the best in the NFL. He's not.
Who? Patrick Mahomes?
Yes.
Who's the best quarterback in the NFL?
Joe Burrow.
No, he's never healthy.
So that doesn't mean he's not the best. Drew Brees is the most skillful quarterback of all time, but Tom Brady is the GOAT because he wins them. The most skillful quarterback in the NFL right now is Joe Burrow.
Availability is a real thing. That is why
You're asking me who the most skillful one is.
No, I'm saying the best.
Yes, the best.
Who's the best quarterback? Mahomes is the best quarterback.
All right, so if they're playing right now, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow would be hurt. He can't even throw the ball.
You said right now.
You didn't say right now.
You didn't say who is currently hurt. You didn't say okay right now. Right now they're gonna play a game. All right, but Joe Burrow's ankle's broken. Now who's better?
He is totally hurt. Please play a game right now. I dare you.
He's not hurt right now.
Yes, he's
healed.
He has got his wrist surgery or whatever the hell it was. We talked about it earlier on the podcast. What's wrong with Joe Burrow, Carson?
I'd say
No, what's wrong? What's on the injury report?
week 1 is it's something with his wrist, but week 1 is when it matters.
Yeah.
No, we're saying right now, apparently.
Which quarterback in the NFL has the most skill?
Aaron Rodgers, I'm making an argument. Has the most
I disagree.
skill.
I think it's Lamar Jackson.
He can't throw a deep ball well.
No, but he can run. He has the most skill.
I mean, I'm not going with Aaron Rodgers now because he's 40. I mean, 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I would go with Aaron Rodgers. I don't even say because no one can make throws like him. Probably Josh Allen.
Nah.
He can throw. He can run.
He can run people over. I don't know how we got here, but I'm really fired up now. And it's almost my bedtime, honestly. Please, you really think Joe Burrow is better than Mahomes?
Yes.
If you're an
By a
NFL team
large
and you have a fantasy,
It's like having a Ferrari in the garage you can't drive.
Let's see.
It's a Ferrari with a busted flat tire.
Mahomes
Let me think.
in the NFL.
The only year Joe Burrow is healthy, what did he do? Oh wait. He beat Patrick Mahomes in the AFC title game.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Did he win the
Dude,
Super
that's
Bowl?
crazy.
Did he win the Super Bowl that year?
Dude,
Because he didn't. I don't.
who made the Super Bowl that year?
Did he win it?
Who made it?
You made it. Who gives a shit if you make it?
So it doesn't matter if you make it.
I mean, it does.
No,
He has three range on. Mahomes has three range on his finger,
It
Cletus.
doesn't matter.
He has three range on his finger. That's why Mahomes is better than Joe Burrow, and he's available all the time. He never gets hurt, and he has hurt. Joe Burrow
The
has.
team around him
Because he
to
has
protect
an
him.
amazing team around him.
Well, Joe Burrow has two number one receivers. Maybe he should have.
And what offensive line does he have?
Who cares? He has two number one receivers. What
has
receivers? He has peanut butter and jelly. What receivers does Mahomes have?
Travis Kelce and Andy Reid.
Washed.
Okay,
Andy
then
Reid's washed.
That is why he couldn't run any routes.
All right, Andy Reid's terrible.
If he's a receiver, I said, who's his number one receivers? He said Andy Reid. Andy Reid ain't no
All right,
receiver.
Matt LaFleur.
he makes.
What about him?
Andy Reid makes
What
the
wide
receivers.
receivers does Jordan Love have?
He's got 5 decent ones.
No. And why are they always wide open?
Probably because, I don't know, Jordan Love looks off the safety and then throws over to Jay.
So why are they always wide open?
Good route runners.
You act like he can't make good throws.
Why are they always wide?
They're not always wide open.
What's separation crop?
Average of 5 yards.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's 15 feet.
That's crazy.
You guys penalize Jordan Love for having a good coach.
You penalize Brock Purdy for having a good coach, having a great
You know what I'm
team.
saying? I think he's limited.
So he's limited.
You know who isn't limited?
Sam.
Mr. Unlimited. Ah.
Gross.
No. Well, this debate can be for another time, but right now, all I'm saying is Jordan Love has 10 times more upside than Brock Purdy, and it's not even close. I guess he's 6'4", hyper athletic, and 230 pounds.
10 times is really a stretch. I'd say maybe 1.2 times more.
That might even be a stretch.
No.
1.15.
Rank your 5 quarterbacks, please, real quick.
Top 5.
Yeah, now.
Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, fifth
This is not a bad list.
is a toss-up.
With who?
But I'm going to take Aaron Rodgers.
See, I would put Lamar above Josh Allen, and then Mahomes.
Who'd you put number 1?
Lamar.
MVP.
I'm just with you. It really depends.
All right, I think we're done here. Wrap this show up.
Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions, feedback, or questions you would like answered on this video, then please comment down below, or you can reach out to us at our email, laststopsportstalk@gmail.com. The Draft Brothers videos should be coming out soon, or at this
Probably
point, they
before
may
this
already be out. So go check those out. We plan to live stream the draft, so make sure to tune into that. You guys can fire questions at us as you please. We'll see you then. See you on the next one.
8 days till draft day.
Yep, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Booyah.